Hello! It is time for the trading of the rogues. Let's see. Is anyone here today? I guess not. It's sad. Very well. It's okay. I showed up late. I will not punish anyone else for my crime. It is solely... Hold on, let's make sure I'm actually live. Oh dear. Oh dear. Twitch says that I'm not. It's probably not good. But I say that I am. Hold on. No, not podcasts. I don't want podcasts. That's silly. I don't want podcasts. I don't have a podcast. I don't want a podcast.
Why
oh
not?
god. Mostly because I don't know what I'd do with it. I mean, I've had podcast
Talk
ideas.
shit.
I mean, that's real. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that that's pretty much what I would do. I would just talk shit. I mean, it is what it is, though.
It is what it is.
Hold on.
That's a quitter's attitude.
Okay, good. See, now I'm paranoid because Division has made me paranoid. I guess Fokkerl will join us later, which usually you're the one who's late. But whatever. We'll make it work.
I'm never late. I arrive exactly when I mean to.
Or not. Yes, I'm going to rub that in your face, sir. I'm going to rub that in your fat fucking face.
What? What are you gonna rub my face? In fact, I got drunk last night.
Yes, you should have joined. Good lord, it would have been great.
No, because I wound up hugging the trash can, puking.
That's fine. It would have been hilarious. Oh my god, like just sitting
No.
there going, "Oh god, there's too much movement." Like,
Like it literally consists. See, I have a great way of getting sober. It's I don't fall asleep until I'm sober again, and it fucking sucks.
that does sound pretty terrible. Did we
Because
actually
if
do this?
I go to sleep when I get drunk, I wake up and it takes like 2 to 3 times as long in order to sober up.
No, we did this. Oh god dang it, we already did
Yeah,
this.
we already did this.
Oh, snap!
Oh,
I've made a terrible error, and that error was that I went down to the icy planet when we didn't need to. So we're gonna board back on the
why
ship.
am I freezing my balls off again?
Because I said so! That's why we're doing it again. Let's see, okay. Back to the main map! I'm assuming that I should be talking to my allies a lot more and, like, getting to know them and stuff. Is that, should I be doing that? I don't even know. Craft new routes! Warp travel!
I think so. I believe you can get. You do actually talk to them, and they will give you different quests. I believe.
Ooh, quests. Questicles.
Questicles, yes. Like I think you already fucked up Argentina's quest line.
How
She
could you
was-
say that?
I think like you did something that blocked it out.
Actually, I think you're right. I chose something that I thought was right, but it was wrong.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, I basically just shunned her. And I was like, oh, I didn't mean to. A smuggler's cache. Very good. The road trader's crew discovered a cache on a frozen world. The cache was filled with suspicious substances. Only one can hope the owner will not be too unhappy.
Like supposedly, for example, if you talk to Daddy Issues, you can romance her too. Still
Argenta?
officially. No, that's Bolter bitch. I'm talking about Daddy Issues.
Oh, Kibbles.
yeah, Kibbles.
Kibbles! Let's see here. An unknown ship hails you as soon as you are in its detection range. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer... hold on. The ship, the shouldn't that be... Oh, no, there is a comma. I'm just retarded. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shah-Ni, has Footfall listed as its home port. The message hints transparently at a connection with the Casablanca mission. The Vox Master adds that the captain has a proposal for you. Listen to the proposal. The ship lets you know they will readily reward you for any information about burning worlds in the Cronus Expanse.
An odd thing to ask.
That's a very weird thing to ask. Hey, I'm looking for things that are on fire. It's like, why?
You know of any worlds are in perpetual state of fire nonstop?
I mean,
That's
there's
where I like to build my summer home.
well, that's whenever I look at it, I was like, well, yeah, almost any place that I visit, sure, yeah, that they tend to do that. Ask why they're looking for burning worlds. They reply. The reply is as courteous as it is vague. The captain cites a scholarly curiosity in its understudied type of world. Upon hearing the message, Magus Pascal expresses a keen interest in burning worlds and asks the Lord Captain to take the issue into consideration. Jay Hedari immediately declares that the Captain Shawnee would never dash about the void out of scholarly curiosity, but only for a suitably high return. In that case, perhaps the Lord Captain, too, might want to look into these burning worlds. Seneschal Versarian makes no comment regarding the Casablanca message, but is amazed that, for once, the esteemed Magos and Mistress Hidari are in passionate agreement on something.
That's not good.
That is, well, hold on. I like the Mechanicus, but I want to make money. I like money.
So to share the information.
I'll share the information I have on Burning Worlds. With effusive gratitude, the ship sends out a shuttle with the promised reward. So wait, hold on. Hold on. Is reputation like a coin? So they send
really.
They send a ship to me like here's your reputation, and they just like kick over a chest full of like dollar bills. It's like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. It's just a bunch of coins, like a smiley face on them.
Yeah, it's like they're Chuck E. Cheese tokens. They're Chuck E. Cheese tokens. You receive the Scarlet Pursuer's projected itinerary, information on systems in which you can find it. Okay, there we go. The captain looks forward to meeting you again and acquiring information on burning worlds, should you possess it. Items received: empty soul trap times 30. Very good. All right, we have a thing. We have a help a thing.
Things and stuff.
Lots of stuff and things. Oh, whoa, geez, do you know? Yo, stop! Yo,
just exit out and then click the little icon.
Hold on, Xenotech. We've got 7. I don't know how rare it is to find Xenotech, so we will. First off, we're gonna exit out. Like you said.
Was that rare? I mean,
entire world that serves only to satisfy the whims of nobles. The sheer pointlessness of it. How dare you, my lady? How do I get Abelards? Abelard said something, and then Kibbles took over.
Yeah, the log. Press P.
P. Aha!
Press P.
Do you know how many? Oh, this is you.
Do you know how many times this world has been traded back and forth between the Von Valentius and Winterscale dynasties? A senseless waste of thrones, if you ask me.
That's not true. Beach days and animes are always good.
That's true. We have to have some way. That way the nobles can enjoy the big kitty cat girls.
Look, first off, beach days are for 2 reasons. One is not to relax.
That's true. I don't think I've ever relaxed while at the beach.
Yeah, no, I get more tense at the beach.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I don't like to stare at the candy. I live to serve your lordship. Oh, hold on. We have a warden with us? Does he like follow it? No, he doesn't follow us. Never mind.
I think wardens are just like your personal. Wow, that is a very fancy lake with a fish.
Which one? What happened?
Look at the lake with the fish.
Lake with the fish. Lake with the fish. Oh,
literally right in fucking front of us. It's a lake and there's fish swimming in it. There's nothing exciting about it. I looked at it and was like, wow, how pretty. There's flowers that have like bloom effects.
That's fine. Look, this place is designed to just be pretty, okay?
Mutant, horrifying hummingbird insects.
Let's see here. The body is lying face down, its crooked fingers clinging to the ground. This woman had her spine broken. Then she was... Cutting it. Then she was allowed to crawl in the vain hope of escape. Oh, there's a body there. Holy crap. You know, I'm not even sure that like my notification went out that I'm streaming yet, because usually it tells me if I do that, and it hasn't done it yet. So, oh well.
You have one on Discord that announced me about.
Yeah, but I don't think Twitch ever sent it out. The dead noblewoman is staring at... The dead noblewoman is staring at the sky with unblinking eyes. Her fingers have been thoroughly broken, and a tangle of intestines... God! Lies atop her slashed abdomen. Who can read that fast?
Read faster!
I can't! Literally! I'm going as fast as my mouth will let me. Well, it can go faster, but I don't think I want to go faster.
Work that jaw muscle.
Someone split the man's thorax open and turned his ribs inside out. I haven't heard the term thorax in a long time, especially when discussing a human being. The corpse is missing its eyes, nose, and lips. Judging by the main mouth, the teeth and tongue were also torn out before the death. Oof. That sounds chaosy.
It sounds like an interesting beach party.
Look, it's not my kind of scene. The
know,
face and hands are twisted in a paroxysm of death throes. The victim's last moments were... full of torment. Jeez. Thank you, video game.
This ocular implant was a
Hello?
worthwhile
Yeah.
investment.
Aha! Somebody who has demolitions. Is that me? Ah,
Oh,
Pascal.
Pascal.
I'm used to Fokker doing this.
This explosion
Know your
is blessed
duty.
with
This is up to
multifunctionality.
you.
Where are my demolition skills?
Goods! More goods.
Not terrible, I think.
Oh, so this ship is like crashed. Holy crap.
Wow, never mind. Do not use Pascal for demolition. He has like 30.
Well, it works.
It worked.
Well, what
Use Dirkwald.
Speaking of Dirkwald, I don't want him, so... There you go, you have Dirkwald now.
We shall reclaim what
And
is
Dirkwald's gonna
rightfully
die many
ours.
times.
Uh-oh. Eldar! Dark Eldar! Killing proper nobles. Disgusting. Wretched. Horrible.
At last,
Marzai, the
you took your
Xenos.
time coming to meet me, monkey.
Alright, so the Xenos in ornate black armor turns his head to you. His thin, pale face is covered in tattoos and blood spatters. After a moment, his thin lips stretch into a crooked, unpleasant smile. A couple of seconds pass before you realize that the Elucidator is silent, and the Xenos is addressing you in Low Gothic.
Hold your foul tongue, abomination.
Oh, you're back there. Great.
Such filth will not use that tone with the Emperor's chosen.
Abelard is white with fury.
Why?
I mean, isn't he normally white?
I sent an invitation by way of the cattle that dwelt on this world. And the chosen has so obediently appeared. How are my words anything but the truth?
Alright, so this guy's voice actor did a great job. I'm just gonna say it. Like, this is actually pretty perfect for his voice. It's not overtly menacing. It's just kind of cocky, but also bad guy. It's like, it's perfect. Oh, sorry, take it back. It's just really good. I wouldn't say perfect. I mean, perfect might be a little bit different. I'm gonna do with coercion, because why the hell not? This beast can speak our language.
Speaking your language is slightly less trying for my patience than being forced to listen to a monkey machine butchering our tongue. Besides, I want you to understand well what I'm about to tell you.
Ah, yes. I'm superior and I am better than you in every way, who also is constantly fearing the threat of being eaten by Slaanesh is going to tell me something. Very good.
How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance? Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin always have enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
He pauses, waiting for your answer. See, what's funny about that is I think this is the second time we've done this. No, is it the third or the second?
Third, the Dark Elder destroyed the sun, or stole the sun.
Right.
The prison planet, and then this.
Right, so this is the third time. And my response to him is none of these. It is just like, dude, it just so happens that you're really unlucky when it comes to me. Let's see. I command substantial resources. We're smarter than we look. That's not true. That is... I don't want to lie to him. What are you talking about?
Do not play the fool,
There we go.
rogue trader. The monkey know when their world or vessel is due for reaping. The monkey hide or attempt to bare their teeth. Somehow, the monkey know what we know, and I suspect that the search for this leak ought to start with you. After all, it was with you that this series of setbacks began.
I mean, I kind of want to do the we're smarter than we look, but that just kind of feeds into his ego a little bit, I think. Because then he's going to say, no, you're not. But I command substantial resources just sounds like low dick energy. Just like small dick energy. I have lots of money! You know.
It's true. I do have lots of money.
That's true, but it just seems like such a cop-out. Like, why can't I just say, because I'm better than you? Like, why can't I just say that? Void, take you, Mr. It.
Predictable. Boring.
Continue.
In any case, I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you two have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff. My forces against yours, once and for all.
Very good.
You wander among the stars, so you must know of this place. An ancient reach, where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain. Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
I mean, I was hoping to actually, like, say that, like, you know, answer that for him, like, oh, this is a riddle. But then he got to the whole, like, Maleficum stuff, which actually, I don't recognize this. The Cinerus Maleficum, I don't recognize that.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Is that in the Dark Eldar's, like, portal or whatever? I forget. Not so fast. I answered your question, you can't answer mine. The Xenos lowers his head, clearly considering your words.
Very well. Amuse me.
Okay, this is great. Okay, I like this one. It's just like, it's just the really stupid, like, hold on, I answered your complicated questions. Now you answer mine. Alright. Who are you? I love it. It's just so degrading. It's so demeaning. Who are you?
My name is Marajai Azirius, Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, First Blade to Lady Erimeris, Eviscerator of Illyricos, Blaze of the Barkag Kingdom, and Slayer of Corocius the Pale.
I don't know that.
Never heard of you.
Yeah, never heard exactly. That's
You forgot one title, Xenos. Your
Kibble's
final
quiet.
and true title, the Dead.
Are you and your band the ones responsible for stealing the sun? The sun, not a sun, the sun. We have traveled to many planets. The sun. I feel like that was an error on the writing staff.
Yeah, well, they are like Russian or something, so.
That's fair. Well, I mean, hold on, but they probably got really good, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they had like a fucking thesaurus for like everything they talk about, so.
Let's see. Why are you on my planets? Why are you attacking? Why do you only choose my stuff?
Because that is the way of things, monkey. You run, we hunt. You die suffering. We relish every moment of it. When immediate torment loses its luster, and we seek ways to extract something more exquisite from our victims, well, your kin are frequent guests in my home realm, albeit not of their own volition.
The big question is, when can I have a Dark Eldar sex slave that I just keep around for fun?
I suppose I should not have expected anything compelling from a monkey. Your questions breed boredom. The conversation is over.
I have another question! This conversation's over. I have another question!
Your kind celebrate Taco Tuesdays?
Exactly. It's like, do you people know what tacos are? Let's see here. I want to get her as close as I can. So I can use... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Yeah, I want to do this for one thing real.
It's a Leth.
The what?
It's a Sileth.
A Sileth. What is that?
No.
Oh, hello. What the hell? What is this?
It's a creature from XCOM 2.
Yeah, apparently. I've never seen one of these things. Is this like... I don't recognize the model. Or the... I mean, that being said, Dark Eldar lore is not really my forte.
I don't recognize the model either.
Allies weapons... No, we're not moving. Let's see here. Frontline marks area for cells in the battlefield. The frontline, all allies in the frontline give percentage of bonus. Okay, we want this. Boom.
Approved.
Then backline, the Grand Mercenary 5x2 cells in the battlefield. This backline, all allies in the area. I guess right here as well. You can't do that. Okay. Alright.
I'd like to point out you are currently hiding behind an explosive barrel.
That's not an explosive barrel. Why would you say that?
You're right. I'm pretty sure it's not an explosive barrel. I'm pretty sure that's an acid barrel.
It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Now die! Damn it! Well, I'm in trouble.
You said.
Yeah, I know. Machine Spirit Communion.
To be fair now, Paddle Pascal is never good at dealing damage.
He might be. You never know.
I don't think I've ever used him successfully to deal large amounts of damage.
Machine Spirit reduces the damage dealt from the target's attack by 60% for 1 round. The target's in the direct flash feature. It's over 30 shock damage. No. Where's the,
My vow is to serve.
I guess I'll choose that. I don't know how to play Pascal. I do, however, know how to put this on the ground and start hurting people. I'm going to cause you severe discomfort, possibly even pain. You're into that, aren't you?
Bring out the whips.
Yes.
Be careful
And not in a
to
good
cross my
way.
gaze.
Have you ever had barbed wire butt plugs before?
Barbed wire butt plugs.
Yes.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm either just out of reach, good lord.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
This is a job for the serfs, but you'll do it anyway. Let's see, what can I hit you with? But you're too far out of the range for that. The Zone of Fear. Too far. Held in my gaze. Can't hit him with that. Can't hit him with... God, everybody's just a little too far out of my gaze. Just too far.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, for, you know, like, the whole thing of her, like, just having to look at things to kill them. Apparently she's also, like, blind past, like, 20 foot.
She's nearsighted. Damn.
Yeah. Very nearsighted.
It's like, mother. Why? Everything
I can
is too
see in a
far.
12-foot radius around me. After that, I can't see anything.
I can't see diddly squat past that. Alright, you're up, Dirkwald. This game again. Oh, hello, DC. Yes, this game again every Saturday. I wasn't sure. No wonder you only have one watcher. Well, it also, I don't think the,
Oh, shot.
I don't think the notice went out this time, which is weird. Well, now two since I'm here. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, Mr. DC. But I also don't think that Twitch sent out my my invite, or not my invite, but like my notice. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. When did this turn into Path of Exile? I've played Path of Exile like twice, so I mean, I don't know what you mean by Path of Exile. Like, how is this Path of... Isn't Path of Exile more like Diablo?
No, this is definitely Path of Exile.
I don't think so. I think you're lying to me.
No, this is exactly like Path of Exile.
I genuinely
Again.
think that you're lying to me. I don't believe that you're telling me the truth. See what happens when you rely on Twitter? I don't. I mean, look, Twitch is supposed to send out notifications, right? Oh. Okay, so maybe Pascal shouldn't be where he is. And by the way, it's called X now, sir. Kibbles!
Yeah, because X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. The first medieval type game that came to mind. I mean, look, look. It does make me want to play. Like you referencing that does make me. This does not look like. This does not look Warhammer. Really? I mean, so far this is probably one of the best Warhammer games I've played. It's really freaking good so far. I make fun of it, and I like you know pissing in its cereal, but I actually really enjoy it. I think that they captured a lot of the stuff just right, but they didn't make it uber serious, which I think is a really good thing. Wow, Pascal's about to die. I make his y'all are mostly on a ship doing nothing but talking. Well, but I mean, like, it's an RPG. I mean, what did you want? Oof. Well, Pascal's down, so I hope you didn't need to do anything with Pascal. Incubus! That band is terrible. You shouldn't listen to them.
Pain of this
Ow!
flesh means nothing.
Come on, Myth, to do something.
I plan to.
Something useful.
Have you met my friend Kamehameha?
Commands. You call this a strike?
Maybe. Apparently, Dirkwald. No, Dirkwald.
Choice.
Shoot that guy. Yeah, but even for RPGs, have equal amount of action to the talking. Some of them do. Hey, shoot that guy. I'm gonna do the tank meme. Shoot that guy. Kill first, ask questions later. I mean, that's one way to do RPGs. This is supposed to be like, this is supposed to best for the Emperor and stuff like that. Well, I mean, there is that too. It's just not right now. And by the way, rogue traders don't normally do that kind of stuff. Like, it's not traditionally something they do.
I will not.
They don't scream for the Emperor. Not
Rogue
normally,
Trader is
anyway.
also a very broad interpretation. Like, some of them are Indiana Jones. Some of them are just a bunch of people who go around doing trade deals.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Most of them don't actually involve combat.
Rogue Traders were actually the beginning of the 40k universe, as that was the kind of like the first idea they had for it.
I believe, what was it? There was, what's that game with the genes? Death? No, not Death Watch. Space Hulk, and then they became Rogue Trader.
I thought it was Rogue Trader than Space Hulk.
I thought Space Hulk came out before.
I want to say it was Rogue Trader then Space Hulk.
Maybe.
Rogue Traders need to be on the road then. They are on the road again. Let's see here. Now, can I get you to go a little bit closer? I want you to move a little bit closer to me. Steam not showing Austin playing. I know, right? Yes, come to Papa. Or Mommy,
yes,
I guess.
Rogue Trader did come out first, okay. 2
Yes.
years.
There we go, one down.
Frightened me.
Steam not showing Austin play. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. Alright, Dirkwald, you're up. Finish off that Blade Master. I don't think I want to get into melee with him.
Alright, concentrated fire.
Please make sure that you don't shoot me.
Controlled shot. I think I'm doing this right.
But yeah, Rogue Traders were being in Conspit K... What? Conspit... Oh, Conspicuous. Okay, got it. I was like, what the hell are you trying to say to me? I was like, what are you doing?
Come in the Eldritch Demons.
Yeah, well, look. There you go.
Biggest mistake.
I was like, Conspicuous. I was like, what are you talking about? Dodge! Oof! Ooh! Bet that hurt. Yeah, you're walking through the valley of the shadow of my frickin' Tempest. But now, Rogue Trader came out first, and it was a very loose kind of set of rules. It had some cool stuff, but it was very, very loose. And then, I think second is where like they really started to kind of lean into the sci-fi and the crazy and the what you have it. Third edition is when they started getting a little bit more serious, but they kept a lot of the crazy, weird stuff. 3.5 is when they had the grimdark stuff added, if I'm not mistaken. Because before it was just like over the top violent, and then by 4th edition is when they kind of solidified the grimdark.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. And then, like, I remember 5th edition, people were, like, really pissed off. Because I think, was it Matt Ward? Was basically, he's the one that did 4th edition. Is it 4th edition? Or 5th edition?
Yeah, Matt, it was like the Matt Ward thing, where he reworked the entirety of, how, Grey Knights worked, and he completely fucked everything over.
Well, I think he recontextualized a lot of the universe. And so, like, it really did jack up a bunch of stuff. Whereas
He did a lot of things to it.
Yeah, I want to say. I honestly, I can't tell you. It's been so long since I've read 3.5, like 3.5. I genuinely do not remember. Like, for Necron lore, I know that the lore that I have in my head is old. I don't know how much of it was written by Matt Ward. Or at least was influenced by, let's just say influenced by Matt Ward. Let's put it that way. Can I Kamehameha him? I can. 3 cuts of read 3.5 words. Yes, I did. But I choose not to go any further. That is. All right, that guy's on fire. I want to set him on fire. I want to just do firestorm on these people, but I can't hit him.
And move out of the cover, dude.
I can, but that's my big problem. Move out of cover. that
like,
is.
Move out of cover, like over here, then.
Where's over here? I didn't see it.
In the tall grass that hides my pings.
I literally can't see anything.
I know. By Cassie.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. That doesn't hide anything. Man, this actually is difficult. Let's see. I'll just go with this. Kamehameha! And I basically point my fingers and a Melta Beam comes out. That's essentially what it is.
Rejoice in service.
All right, Darkwall, you get some free shots.
Worthless, worthless, worthless.
That's not nice. There you go.
I'm trying to figure out who I want to hit, right? It's like I can hit this guy over here who's 21 HP, but he's probably going to die. Or you're going to put down AoE on him with Cassia, so it's just going to kill me anyway, so no point.
That's not true. I can't reach any of them.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
It's a Cassia.
Add momentum. I cast Care Bear Stare.
If you insist, Lord Captain, try to die with
Sweet.
grace at least. I am a navigator,
And
not a
held in my gaze. And then I'm going to put Zone of Fear on you.
If you insist, Lord, another foe.
And he's dead. And I hope you learned a valuable lesson, you horrible, stupid Xenos. But no. I don't...
You also had a family. How could you?
Easily. I eviscerated him. You know, how could you possibly do this? Easy. I looked at him and he died. It's crazy how the fish lady is able to do that.
Wild, crazy.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually read Rogue Trader lore, if there's much of it. I don't even think I've ever read second
Oh god, it's
edition.
Fokker. He knows how to play his character.
Oh, thank God. Fokker, save us from ourselves. As he laughs, Pascal is out of commission. I'm sorry.
Why
Are
did
you
you
gonna
do this to
Even
us?
invite him, or do you want me to take his turn?
I will save the game because I am a responsible adult here.
Doesn't sound like it.
I am a responsible adult.
It does not sound at all like it.
I think that you are grossly misreading this statement. Austin redeems drink the juice. Ah, very good.
Come on now, drink the Duff. Now there is a show that has outlived its purpose.
Oh, The
usefulness.
Simpsons, like, dude, The Simpsons
Everything.
was played out a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like Family Guy.
I haven't seen The Simpsons, like...
Dude, it was so far beyond Family Guy, it's not even funny. Like, Simpsons is like 30 seasons deep or some shit. It's like, no.
It's like
Yeah.
Naruto. Adult, more like a doofus. Hey.
Dude, even Naruto had an ending.
Well, yeah, but it's Simpsons. It doesn't have a storyline. There is no ending. It's just more stuff.
You know, actually, I'll have to ask my brother about that. He actually, I remember, he sat down and he watched the entirety of The Simpsons one time.
Wow.
It took him a very long time to get through. He watched, like, not all of it, I could say. I think he watched, like, 20 seasons. He didn't make it to, like, the 30th.
How could you do this to my boy?
Well, first I tried to use your abilities. I read through them and I was like, hey, let's try to use these for good. And then I died.
Where are the damn enemies at?
They're in front of you and to your right.
I'm on the ridge.
Oh, they're way the fuck out there.
Well, and to the right.
Yeah, they're hell far away.
There's one
Yep.
hiding over... Where's the button? Simpsons came out in 1989. Good year, 1989, aside from the fact that machine guns were banned.
So you mean a really shitty, terrible year?
No, that's 86. But maybe if we're really lucky, and we get a really
Wow.
based Congress, maybe they'll repeal the 86 weapons ban.
That'd be funny.
That
I
would
would've
be
been used if
great.
I could have moved. Fuck me.
I mean, if okay, so that's how I'll measure like the success of this administration. If we get all the stuff that we're getting now, and like at the end we get, oh, by the way, we're repealing the NFA, I'll be like, America is so fucking back. America is so back. Because I'll immediately be putting in like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I will go broke to get them. I'll return the pain tenfold as you just fire one shot at a time.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
did you
love that.
fucking die already.
I truly love how broken that ability is. Just trigger discipline here. One shot after one shot after.
I'm gonna just set up my 50 cal and just go boom, boom, boom. It's just, I'm gonna set up my M2 and just fire one shot at a time. That guy's not doing too good.
And because he has the Blessed Bolter on there, it means that no matter what, the single shot's guaranteed to hit.
I don't have a Blessed Bolter. What are you talking about?
You have that little icon, the Blessed Bolter casing.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
In your inventory, you have the Blessed Bolter.
Oh,
casing.
in inventory.
Single attacks
Okay.
with bolter weapons automatically hit the target.
Yeah.
The Kabalite Warrior.
Wow.
You're supposed to be the epitome of warriors, and yet you get freaking. Ooh!
How dare you?
Kibbles, go get him. Fetch.
Gibbles and bits and bits and bits.
And bits and bits.
Go, Kibbles.
Charge
fearlessly.
freaking cat food.
Turn that man into my evening meal.
Chicken
Again,
pate.
and gravy bits, says DC. Yeah,
Nail
geez, man.
blood.
I'm sorry. Hit him with the vial.
Oh.
Okay, now you're gonna Allahu Akbar him, right? You just threw the vial down, and now you're really gonna do it, right? You show him a lesson like those Palestinians showed those babies in their cribs.
Not that damn one.
Supposedly.
What?
Supposedly.
No, I believe they did it. I mean, I'm not even questioning that. I believe they totally did it. I'm just gonna make fun of them for it.
Dude, no, I don't buy either side of the bullshit going around for that.
Well, I totally believe that two sides that hate each other are willing to like murder each other's children. Like that does not even like. Oh, is that would they possibly? Of course they would. Of course
They would. No.
This is the same culture that said, "Hey, I'm gonna put my baby on a statue with fire underneath." And what's in the statue? Oh, I'm gonna put like a baby on boiling brass and let the baby slide down into the fire pit as my child screams in agony.
That
That's
sounds quite sexy.
That sounds like the same culture that did that, which they did. So, yeah, no, I completely believe these people would do this. 110%.
May the Divine's will be done.
The fuck? Do you think I'm kidding, DC? No, this is literally something that those cultures used to do. It is
the worship of
barbaric.
Moloch.
Yeah, it is the worship of Moloch. It is not something that I just made up. That is a 100% real story that I just said. They would have an altar of Moloch, and so they would put their children on it,
I have read
and let their
tales of
boiling
military
skin
tactics.
slide them down the back of the hands of the idol, which they would then use to like basically drop them off
If I may.
into a burning pit.
Why
I just said the fuck. I didn't say bullshit. No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm
Why
clarifying.
did you put the fucking whirlpool there?
So that if he runs towards us, he would get hit by it.
These are ranged combatants.
Dude,
They
we
once
have
be
to get a line of
arranged.
sight on them, and like blocking our line of sight with that
No,
thing is not helping.
It won't block. Does it block your line of sight? I don't think so.
Our line of production. We have to get around the fucking building to get a shot at him.
Well, yeah, but if you go up here, if you go up the main road, it's you're not going to get any better shot as if you turn around. I can go the back way. It doesn't matter. It's just there so that if they run towards us, we can shoot. They get hit with something.
Just admit that you're bad people.
No, it's literally there to be a block. It's there so they don't move.
Yes.
We've already covered that your strategy suck.
We want them to come towards us.
Do we?
Yes, they're
we have
ranged.
actually kill them.
All right, fine. All right, read the damn words correctly. I did. I'm clarifying my statement.
Like, they are the ranged enemy. Why would we not want them to come closer to us?
I'm not saying that they wouldn't. I'm saying that when or if they do, they will have to go through the freaking minefield of Psychic Storm.
But they won't, because they'll just attack from range now.
Unless, of course, I use Zone of Fear.
I used Abelard's heroic to move forever.
Fucking that. Oh my god, somebody just crawled out of my neck. It's a fucking ladybug.
But yeah, so like DC, these are the same cultures that used to do that crap, and so yeah, the fact that they would slaughter children in their cribs, I totally buy that. I believe that. I believe there is enough hatred on both sides of this aisle where they would 100% do that. 100%, no doubt. As the song says, I get no doubt. Those bastards suck real bad. I get no doubt.
Burn!
Stop.
I get no doubt. They're never gonna keep me down. I get no doubt.
I cannot comply.
In the name of God, yes. Well,
I get no doubt.
I get no doubt.
What song is this?
I forget.
I can't allow
Go to
myself to
heaven.
do this.
Are you doing like, I didn't actually listen to the lyrics clearly of Tub Thumping?
Yeah, no, I totally didn't actually listen to the lyrics at all.
It's like I get knocked down and I get up again.
I get no doubt. And get up again. But I would say that this is in the name of their pagan god, not the real god.
Well, they're now pagan god.
No, he was pagan back then too.
No, dude. No. He's the only one true god.
Oh god.
I mean, paganism really just stands upon your point of belief. So.
Well, pagan originally means the hill people, so
Well, they were hill people. Or were they not hill people? Maybe they were like they were desert people. See?
I want to say that Moloch though is like one of those things that throughout time, if you worship that, it's almost like a deity that you would worship because you wanted to show people how freaking bloodthirsty and psychotic you were. And
Okay, game. Wait, show me a line of whatever. Fuck this. Whatever. Fucking game.
someone slapped myth for me. Well, too bad. Ow!
Legacy is forever.
That's right. Legacy is forever. Now beat that bitch into the ground.
I mean, sure.
So let's see. There's other gods that do other stuff like that would want other stuff like that, but Moloch was pretty bad. But
That was a loving and a caring god.
Moloch was very much into child sacrifice. It was always about harming children, if my understanding is correctly. Lots of human sacrifice, lots of blood, lots of suffering and pain. It was pretty freaking brutal. Like, I mean, it's a hey, there you go. Good job.
The divine watches over us.
Like, I get no doubt and stuff.
Dude, how many times do I have to tell you that's not the lyrics?
That's the lyrics now. It looks like this warden died before he could even raise his weapon. Bastards. Darth Maluk. Yeah. Maluk.
Armor of the Undaunted.
And if you want to get really conspiratorial, there's a lot of parallels between Allah and a few certain deities. A pile of mutilated bodies with cut tendons and shattered bones. However you spell this stupid person's name, M-O-L-O-C-H. Moloch.
Chest
We
by
are
me.
bound by the blood
Oh,
of
give me a
man.
second.
Or if you are well versed in the realms of, what is it the God dang it, what's that movie called? Damn it, what's it called? It's with the misfit superheroes. Crap, what was it?
Was it down?
No. It's with Doctor Manhattan.
Are you talking about the fucking Watchmen?
The Watchmen. There we go. The Watchmen. One of the bad
They're not
guys.
misfits.
Well, yeah, but this sounded like Myth's head. That's just boom, boom, boom. The Watchmen. One of their villains that you don't really get to know, but you get to see them in their like beyond their prime. Is Moloch. And if you look at him, he's got the little elfish-looking ears. His cheeks are sunken in, like he's lost all of his
With
power.
each step, I forge my destiny.
But
among the
I believe he's
stars.
dying of cancer.
I have
At least he's dying of
proven
cancer in the movie.
Yet again.
Yeah.
The dead warden is pinned to the ground with the blade of their own broken daggers, plunged right under their chin to ensure that the victim slowly choked to death. Yep, that'll do it. The governor's body was masterfully disemboweled. His many implants were removed, after which, judging by the amount of blood, the victim lived for a while longer. Yeah, surgery does that to you. Kibbles, are you wearing Xeno armor? Oh
No, blood spider armor.
Oh. Blade of light. Using a heroic attack by the psycho decreases veil. I don't want that. I want more veil degradation. The first psych power used each turn increases the veil degradation by 2 points. Oh. Burning blood. When Psyker uses the psychic power, all enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 12 direct damage. The same also happens when the Psyker suffers damage from burning, bleeding, or melee attacks. When the Psyker is burning, the Psyker's psi rating is increased. I'll take that one. I'm always on fire. Ooh, Biomancy. That actually might be a good focus for me. Incinerate! The target suffers double the damage of the Ignite psychic power and half the fire damage of all burning creatures within line of sight of the target. Wait, what?
Where the fuck is the thing Austin was talking about?
And no longer makes test to stop burning.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I think you-
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
I can't hear you over Myth. What?
I think Myth already opened it.
Oh, okay. Poor Pascal. He's got broken ribs. That
Nothing's
doesn't sound
impossible
fun
for
at all.
this old
That's
officer.
okay. That's okay. Until the end of combat, all burning effects will deal plus 18 more damage. Every burning creature in combat immediately suffers damage. Holy crap. That's pretty cool. I like this. Incinerate.
Rose swinging potpourri at my ship.
Potpourri.
Yeah, it's got a potpourri thing he's swinging at my ship.
The incense?
Oh, it's potpourri, man.
The target does not stop burning and no longer makes tests to stop burning. See, that might be useful as like a passive. I don't think I want that. I like that one, though. Double the damage of Ignite. Sounds really powerful. The Glimpse of Immolate the Soul. Deals 19 to 42 damage to all targets in line and inflicts the soul burn effect. Start their turn. At the end of their turn, they must pass a willpower resistance to remove the flames and burning psyker. They no longer use attacks abilities in the current turn. The navigator designates a square. The enemy close to that square immediately moves up to 4 cells toward it. If multiple enemies are the same distance from that point, all of them move. The targets move even if they are stunned or immobilized. The use of radius of any creature that enters it or ends their turn inside, not under the effect of apathy, will make a willpower test. Apathy target is immobilized. The target ally gains 26 to their willpower and toughness until the end of combat. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Waking Nightmare! The target gets 40% increased hit chance on their next attack, dodge, and their next dodge test, and chance of success on their next resistance test. Immolate the Soul. She does a lot of damage. I'm not really sure I want to do more damage stuff. And Burning Psychers suffer additional damage every time they use psychic powers, and demons every time they attack or use psychic powers. This is actually pretty rough. I want to do... I'll do that one. Point of Curiosity. Curiosity killed the bad guy, as they say.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Alright, I think we are where we need to be. We did murder a bunch of people, so let's go to the Void Ship.
I want to murder more people.
We can murder so... Look, you can fit so much murder in this thing, okay? Like, you don't even know. You can fit so much murder in this bad boy. Ah, yes. Now. Why is there little green spots? Moida! Moida was the case, and they blame me. What's up with the... Yeah, we don't really care about that. Sorcerer was found in her cabin, pale, crying, caught up in a waking dream. She didn't seem to notice anyone around her. Instead, she clutched a fragment of a burnt aquila in her hand and kept calling for her mother.
You know, this happens a lot to her. I'm surprised her hands aren't just like 3rd-degree burns or 1st-degree burns constantly.
It's like, why do you keep doing that to yourself? Oh, hello, what's this? Do we have,
What's what?
I think we're missing, we're missing stuff here. Project, well, hold on. We don't have enough, stuff with the, hello. Underground workers!
Oh my god.
What?
No, just, oh my god.
Why can't I do that?
You heard?
Cause you're you.
How dare you? Blocks projects in Virodome.
I mean, I can't remember, have we done anything off here to the west of the map?
Hold on. Blocks project in Virodome. That doesn't block anything, so I'll just do warp guides. Punishment of the Thinkers. Aha! Look, more stuff! More things! That doesn't block anything, so I'll take it. The Doggoness! Let's see what else we got. The guilds! Oh, no. We want the Arbites. We want the Arbites. Janus! Does Janus give... No, it does not. There's nothing we can do in Janus right now. And then Foulstone, we have done everything we can right now. For some reason, we're not allowed to do so. Hello! Hello! Lord Captain's presence will be required. A new outpost. And we have to go to... Where's this? Weeaboo 6. Where's Weeaboo 6? Weeaboo 6. Weeaboo 6. Because you said hello. Hello! Where is Weeaboo 6? Weeaboo 6. Where are you, little Weeaboo 6? Yes, Weeaboo 6. Weeaboo 6. Where is this place? I know it's not this close to this side. Although, I did not realize that we did not have a charted path to the wider Imperium, which is kind of strange. Where is Weeaboo 6?
Don't know.
Where the hell is this place? Oh, these are systems, not planets. Ah, that's why. Damn it. Okay, hold on.
You friggin' numpty.
Oh. Colonized. Okay, now I know where it is. Is it Dargonis? And let me guess, Viabu 6? Viabu 6. Okay, we have a new outpost out that we gotta go to.
Are you the new captain?
You don't get a new captain. You'll just have to deal with it. Purify them with fire. Do nothing. You what? Do nothing? Purify them with fire.
It's like the idea, like, there's monsters all across the ship. Do nothing.
Do
But
nothing. Just look, there's nothing we can do here. His name is Humpty, pronounced with umpty. Wait, hold on. Why can't I get over here? Why is it saying chart new routes?
Because it's not a route to go that way. You got to go down. That last place, I think it is. Way down.
Really? We have to go all the way down here?
Go down like there in order to get up there.
Is it?
Yeah, so you can either go to that planet or you can go up there and that way. Because this is not the natural pathway. You charted the route from this planet up to this. That one right there. Like how did you just chart another route down to Avarice? I think you did, because before you had 9 Navigator Insight, now you only had 6.
Let's see. Signify all chambers of the void ship. Why not? Let's do that. I'm not going to read that. There we go. We're making a massive jump. Just absolutely massive jump. Hold on. Arrange a reception for the Navis Nobility on Dargonis. Did we not do that? I thought we did that.
No.
Oh, we should probably do that.
Yeah, it's a main quest, so you can either...
We should probably do that. I thought we'd already been here, and I thought we'd already done this.
You have done it, but you had... So you were supposed to unlock all 3 of the colonies, and then you head back to the main colony. Like your capital world, to be like, hey, look, I'm not a complete fuck up, I fixed everything.
I totally didn't screw everything up. I totally didn't cause a civil war somewhere. I totally didn't execute people that made me angry. The God Emperor made me king for a reason. I don't know why I like to... See, alright, there is one thing that's really nice about all these declassifications, and now we get to call Martin Luther King Jr. A bugger. Isn't that great?
Oh. Okay.
Are you talking about the fact that he's gay?
Yeah.
Was that true? I heard something about that. I didn't actually read into it, though.
So if you read, like, the FBI... Here's the thing. It's the FBI files. Now, if you believe the FBI... Like, that's where this is going to be a big thing, right? If you believe the FBI. If you don't believe the FBI, well, then this is just like... It's more just misinformation and nobody gives a shit. But if you believe the FBI, that guy was like, oh, we're going to coerce women... You know, married women into having sex with us. We're going to have cocaine parties in the guise of reverend, like, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, like, preacher sessions?
Listen, I choose to believe in the virtue of funny.
It's just like, we're gonna learn you some Bible. Also, take your pants off. I have a dream.
I have a dream that we all can get funky with it.
I have a dream that this cocaine will make me feel great inside. What about the meeting with the Navigators of House Rosilio? Allow me to report the esteemed Navigators of House Rosilio have taken residence at the guest estate and await the meeting with you. How would you like to receive them? Let's see. A meeting with the Navigators is just a formality. No need for any extra... What's our profit factor right now?
38, I think.
38? That's not nearly high enough. Make arrangements for the reception worthy of the refined taste of the novice nobility. Understood, your lordship. Clementia promptly makes a note to add her data slate. Would you like to hold this meeting shortly? Yes, Cassia and I are ready for the talks. Then I'll have messengers sent to retrieve the esteemed guest. Yes! I will have to speak! And I'll have to do my best impersonation of... Oh, hold on. Who do we want? Who do we want for this? Like, what do we want? What kind of voices do we want for these people? Actually, no, no. I'm going to do the H-1B method. I'm going to outsource this to India, so Fokker, you're up.
What?
I always knew you were in India that hard.
I knew it.
No, I'm very much not.
I like how this whole thing cost me $1.
I mean, it's cost you $1, but you only have $38.
Yeah, I'm so very not Indian that, like, if you're here on an H-1B, I think they should load you in the planes too.
Regent Aranto Orselio, esteemed delegation of the Rogue Trader, the Vavalates Protectorate welcome you. Come this way, please. At least that one they give me time to do. So I'm sitting there looking at my accounting log going like, do you realize how much money this thing costs?
Probably a lot. Like, I can only imagine, like, I imagine that every one of those profit factors is the equivalent of like $1 million.
It's like it's not just like a little bit of money. It's like more money than any, like even some of the wealthy people will ever see in their lifetime.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, well, it can't be ridiculously wealthy, but it still needs to be a lot of money, right? Because it needs to be enough for like a profit factor can be gained by like a pirate, I think.
The
I think that was something.
The esteemed representatives of the Novus Nobility have arrived at the Rogue Trader's Court, the regent of the Great House Orselio, Aranto Orselio. His companions, Lady Glyceria Orselio, Navigator Lizo Simon Orselio, and his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandria Orselio, Lady Navigator Alina Hateria Orselio, and Navigator Danex Orselio.
We got a bunch of assholes here.
It's like just a bunch of ass hats. Oh, he even proffered his hand. Regent Aranto, a tall, wizened old man, proudly stares at you with milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways with his every move, as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars the regent's face where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growths. Wow, so yeah, like this man is not in good shape. See now, okay, you know what? Just in the sake of argument, I'm gonna give him MLK's my best MLK, which may not be that good. Rogue Trader! The regent's piercing voice cuts through the silence. On behalf of House Orselio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at this meeting, and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know that there are still lords of the Corona Sixpence who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. And yet this is not why we are here. Our graces are obliged to note how much the Rogue Trader has done for House Orselio by protecting its beloved child. We waited for many turns to behold her radiant visage. The regent shifts his unblinking gaze to Cassia. Come now, child, there is much we need to discuss. It's like, don't you take my fish bride. Cassius steps forward, then stops and looks at you. Oh. What should I tell my fish bride to do? Do I speak for Lady Cassie? She is a woman. She doesn't have the right to speak for herself.
This is where you sit down in your chair and you slap your lap and be like, "Come here."
Yes, great. Just, hey, baby, come here. I want to feel those scales on my lap real quick. Daddy needs some loving. Let's see. I don't think that. See, hold on. I do want Lady Cassia to like me, though. So she's looking to me. I'm gonna speak on her behalf. The regent pensively scratches his scant beard with the webbed fingers. I suppose we can tolerate that. After all, it was you who rescued the child. If so, tell us, what exactly happened on Urek 5?
A big fuck up.
That's when my brain, when I hear Urek 5, I keep thinking of, like, urinary. It's so I'm like, renal failure! The renegades among your people seized control of the station and tried to kill the Lady Navigator. They didn't get away with it. Regent Taranto nods slowly. In that case, House Orselio is deeply indebted to the Rogue Trader, and we are willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceeding rarity will suffice. Now come, child, it is time we departed for your new home, so that we may finish what we started. He stretches out his withered hand, covered with translucent, leathery membranes, toward Cassia. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to choose number 3. I want her to think that this is her decision. Cassia, I'd be honored if you decided to stay. Regent Doranto. Unthinkable! Oh, dear. Oh, gee. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Unthinkable. Kill them all.
Help the rogue trader defend the child in the palace.
Oh, I thought that was like, I thought that's just them. I was like, okay, we're pulling guns?
With Tisiphone's tyranny, kill the girl!
Oh, we have a rogue psyker, do we? Okay.
The impure cannot escape.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh no, say it ain't so. Do tell. I get to kill traitors in my own home. They've decided to come and see me where I live. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Black Widow because the last one ended up murdered. Ouch. I want to see what the JFK files have to say though, DC. I'm very interested to see what those say. I wonder when they're going to actually release those, because I know they've released. He's officially said that they're, you know, they're no longer classified. So I wonder when those are going to drop, or if there's anything even interesting in them. I know there's been like some correlation between some Jewish organization and.
Oh my god, game! I fucking have a line of sight. It's right the fuck there.
You can't look. There's a marble pillar carved exquisitely in front of you. You can't see shit. You are completely mesmerized by that beautiful marble carving, and don't you fucking lie.
You're showing me lines of sight on target here, but yet I can't see the area. Okay.
You can't see the area because that marble filigree is beautiful.
Where is this character now?
And honestly,
I'm guessing what's going to happen is that they're going to suddenly decide they have lost the files.
See, that's what I think too. I thought they would do that with the MLK files, because the MLK files, we all knew those were going to be kind of damning. That was going to severely hinder like MLK's, you know, image. True or not, it doesn't matter. Like, it's going to severely hinders his image. 'Cause before it was rumor, now it's like, okay, if you believe the FBI, this is fact. If you don't believe the FBI, this is all misinformation and garbage. But yeah, overall, what's up?
It turns him from being like a guy who is like, yeah, I have a dream, to, wow, I had a dream, but I also really liked hookers, crack, and taking down ass.
Well, his moral superiority is fake, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing, is that the Honorable Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't very honorable. He was a reverend in name only, and really, like, under any church that had any kind of semblance of morality, they would have kicked his ass out a while ago. And he was a commie.
I mean, it's just the same way like Rosa Parks was staged bullshit where she fucking was like riding that bus for like weeks or whatever the fuck.
0 damage! Is she a pyromancer? Yes, she's a pyromancer, it looks like.
How am I burning them? I have no idea.
You're not burning.
I know, but I'm putting them on fire, and I don't know how.
Did I get that passive? I forget. I may have a passive which sets people on fire, just anybody.
Oh, okay.
That may be me, but I don't know. I can't tell.
An offering of blood. Not by the web.
There you go. See? Now we just need to find a way to immolate blood. Just as soon as blood hits you, it's on fire.
This bitch is on fire.
This bitch is on fire.
Emperor, give me strength.
Indeed, the Emperor give me strength.
I still, like, dude, your misunderstanding of the lyrics of Tub Thumping was like, you know, like, That was up there with Louie Louie.
Louie, 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 gooey, gooey, Louie, Louie, gooey, gooey.
Yeah, like nobody knows the lyrics to that.
Get
song.
on your mama! Jelly bean in your pocket!
Oh, speaking of burning though, I seen a thing right before the stream start that apparently the fires might get worse. There's apparently a battery factory in California has also started turning on fire.
Nice!
Sweet. Burn the whole fucking state to the ground and take the assholes with it.
Oh, I like that move. Guess what I get to do next turn? Firestorm!
Jesus Christ, how fucking she run?
Very far.
Oh,
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Avalon, don't do that. It's bad for you. I can literally force people out of cover by simply saying, hey, look over here. Get on your mama. Jelly bean in your pocket.
Jesus, make it stop. Thank you for pulling them all to the right side as opposed to the left side.
I was just trying out an ability.
Warning to all who oppose us.
Oh, that wasn't nearly enough damage. That's not fair.
I mean, hold on now. Some of them are gonna die next turn, so the guy that's 5 HP and the guy that's 32 HP are gonna die. So
Actions will speak louder
I feel like
than
I should be doing more damage with this guy, but maybe I just don't know how to build my character more. I don't know. Yeah, most of those are gonna die next turn. Oh, he's not dead. I just feel like I should be doing more fire damage per turn. I mean, I'm a Psyker Majoris, for God's sake. I should be doing horrible damage to these people. And I've got nearly 100 willpower. No, 70... Hold on, how much willpower do I have? It's a lot. Willpower's at 80. Good lord, I should be doing massive amounts of damage.
you go, yeah, it's
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Emotional damage!
But you keep forgetting it doesn't go up to 100; it goes up to 200.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm barely where I need to be. Wait, hold on.
Like you're not even to half.
So wait. Time out. Does that mean that, like, okay, then what D system are we rolling on? Is it D100 or D200?
I'm not sure.
Like, because I mean, rolling on a D200 seems really stupid. Like, that means that most rolls are gonna fail. But like, we actually succeed more than we fail. So, and we're not playing on easy or medium. We're playing on hard. Which, by the way, I'm really actually impressed that we're doing so well.
You can look at the breakdown of every weapon that fires, so you can get like the total hit chance, how it all works. So.
Hit roll. Total hit chance 100. Base damage. Let's see. Can I? How much more? I didn't know I could do this.
You can figure out exactly how and where your damage goes to.
I'm not looking at damage. I want to know with rolls. Like.
Well, yeah, but you can figure out like how to calculate damage and everything, how the rules work, how to fudge the rules in your favor.
Like every other RPG, the name of the game is leaning into your strengths and completely ignoring your weaknesses. There you go. He got shot so much, I saw his soul burn away and leave his body. Remember, kids, 45 kills the soul and the body.
Follow my lead.
The developers of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 have looped their product so much that they are now in the outside the top 20 of Steam's like purchase list or pre-order list or whatever the hell it is.
What was up with that? I never played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, but I heard it was just really good, like very true to the setting, kind of.
Like, I don't know, there was people concerned about it being woke and some of the things that they wanted, like the head developer was saying, and then like as a company they just started attacking customers, and yeah, that was just pretty much the nail in the coffin.
I heard like there was a point where somebody was talking about how, I don't know whatever the main character's name is. Like, he's a Christian. He's in Bohemia in like the 1200s or whatever, and
Yeah.
and like then all of a sudden, like the next game is like, no, he's secretly gay or something. Like, what?
So
Yeah,
the
they're
story
really-
of
Yeah, go ahead.
the story is essentially that the game is supposed to be Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was focused on being like very accurate to time period and lore and everything. And it came out like during the early stages of DEI. And so like there was like no black people or anything in that. Unless like they belong. Like there was like a Turkish invasion or Kurdish invasion, I think it's called. But now they continuously keep adding different things into it, and they keep going back on the word. Like they originally said that Henry was gay. Henry is gay, and the only reason they was never gay in the first game is because they cut funding. You can also find different points where the developers are strictly saying, no, he's straight. Because they keep like going back on their word and keep changing things up to not be like in line with how it really was historically, when that's the entire selling point of the game was historically.
Well, and then beyond that, no, they make comments attacking the like people that are having issue with this. We're making like reasonable statements or asking questions and stuff like that, and so yeah, a lot of people started just canceling pre-orders and saying fuck off and whatnot.
Well, yeah, I mean, why would you? Like, the time for that is over. Like, they have long since. I mean, I take it back. The game's probably
The
been
time of the orc is over.
pretty much. I mean, but that's true, dude. Like, I mean, was it Assassin's Creed Shadows? Like, they were even thinking of reworking the game, like, but it was too late. Like, they'd already finalized all the development stuff for it. Like, there's no point in reworking it. I had if they were like 80% done now, they would have probably redone the game. They'd have probably like redone everything for it. Traitor. Listen to Alina Orselio. I'll listen to you. Mercy! The Lady Navigator. Oh, sorry, Mercy! Ah, yes. I know your type. Blue hair, nose ring, possibly fat. The Lady Navigator.
They get somebody to do some testing on those blue dyes. There seems to be some common, character occurrences for people with blue hair.
Blue hair makes you fat. It's proven. Mercy! The Lady Navigator covers her face. I'm sorry. Mercy! Sorry, I forget. They're also trans. The Lady Navigator covers her face so they're disfigured. There we go. Thank you, English. Scaly hands, each with an extra finger and a conjoined phalangeal bones. Her clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several unexploded bolts are sticking out of her chest plate. Wow.
That is good armor.
That is really good armor. Holy crap. Rogue trader, whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Spare me, and I, Alina Hateria Arcelia, will swear to tell you the whole truth about the madness that is devouring House Orcelio like a malignant tumor. Do not let the Regent deceive you with her honeyed lies, lest your cursed child ruin your protectorate as well. I'm trying to do B-word fat, but I just came to see... I can't quite pull it off right now. I don't know why. There's not enough B's in here to make it work. You see rage and despair in the Lady Navigator's face, but neither is directed at you. You know what? I will... You know what? I don't mind a trial. I mean, she killed a bunch of people. It's only fair that she gets seen by everybody. Blue hair makes you fat. Your fate will be decided during the trial, Lady Alina. I will hear what you wish to tell me. Thank you for your lenience, Rogue Trader. Now, let's do 2 hours. The unnaturally bulbous eyes of the Navigator... Oh, God, it really is like a blue-haired person. Bulby eyes. Ugh. Constantly shift between you and Cassia. Black secretions run down her cheeks instead of tears, leaving unsightly streaks. Ugh. It's like she's got crow's eyes, or whatever they're called. Lady Navigator, Alina... Ah, damn
What
it.
is that? Ooh.
Yeah, oh, God. I like how they didn't clean the blood stain off my carpet. What is wrong with these people? Servants should be shot. There's still blood stains over here too. Oh, God. I, Alina Hateria, House Orcelio, swear to tell the Rogue Trader nothing but the truth. May the god Emperor be my witness. Pathetic. Or sorry, pathetic.
Silence. With all due respect, House Orselio has hardly covered itself in glory thus far today. It is time its representatives answered before the rogue traitor.
I could just go to executions. I could just straight up just shoot him. Oh, that would be so tempting. It's like, I've had to save your house twice. Just shoot him. Let's see. Reached Toronto, representatives of your house made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked the rogue trader. Rogue trader, House Orselio humbly asks for your lenience and forgiveness. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying among our ranks. As for them sneaking into the rogue trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime, God Emperor be our witness, the accursed renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. Oh no! I should do the Galaxy Quest. Like what are the aliens called? Fucker, come on. We need your help.
Oh, the Thermians.
The Thermians. There we go. Sorry.
You sounded deeply mental.
We need your help.
I'm surrounded by people who need to be mentally evaluated.
That's fine. Road. Okay, hold on, sorry. It's gonna take it.
See, I'm very upset that the police never gave me a chance to fucking beat their Psychoval.
I take it navigators are highly respected people. They are. DC, you are correct. Navigators are essentially their own form of nobility. They are separate from... So they are psychers, but they're special kinds of psychers. They allow the Imperium to travel through the warp. They are essentially the what's the gay version in Dune, Fokker?
A version of Navigators?
Yeah.
There's no gay version. There's just Navigators.
Yeah, they're gay version. It's the Dune version.
It's just the Spacing Guild, and they have Navigators. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they snort. See, the Navigators in Dune, they have to snort cocaine to get to do this. Whereas
we have to reach a higher state of,
I'm smiling with the shape of the Galaxy.
Navigate space.
See, the thing is, the Dune people, they have to snort cocaine.
It's not so much cocaine, it's more like they're potheads, It's like potheads where you think they're fucking transcendental because they smoked marijuana. It's like you're fucking retarded.
Well, at least in the 40K universe, they're not snorting cocaine. What they're doing is they're basically dropping their pants and putting their ass end into what essentially is an ocean of demons and saying, "Ooh, you can't get me." So, and occasionally one of those demons goes, "Yeah, I got a hard on today," and then that person turns into a demon. Like that's essentially what happens in the 41st millennium. Whereas Dune, they just get super high and they start screaming that way. How am I doing? Am I explaining Dune pretty well?
I never was a big fan of Dune, but now that actually makes it more entertaining. The idea is just a guy just high off his balls, just screaming into the walls. That way! Turn left! Land! Oh!
It's just like he starts just making up random accents. He starts singing Buffalo Soldier to himself in the dark. It's just in the halls. It's like, oh my god, it's Jeff. He's guiding the ship. Just turn the lights off and leave him alone. He's just like screaming Buffalo Soldier down the halls of the ship.
No, he just starts singing like Confederate songs, like
God.
Dixieland or something.
Okay, alright. Okay. Oh, alright. Be that as it may, you are responsible for the actions of your people. Give me one good reason not to execute you on the spot. You do not want a war with the house, or the novice nobility house, rogue trader. We can achieve much more as allies. House Orselio is an injured party in this, just as you are. I don't know, I lost a lot more people than you did. The renegades infiltrated our ranks, weakened us, implicated us before the rogue trader, and almost killed the most precious thing we have, our noble child, who I will one day use as my own personal plaything. Do you really think that we wish death upon the one who is destined to lead our house to greatness? We are ready to tell you everything we know so that this misunderstanding can be remedied as quickly as possible. What do you know about Cassia's unbridled power? Let's bride that up real quick. Why are people trying to kill Lady Cassia? Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of the one true Starway Atlas, which once belonged to our great novator, Tisiphone Orselio. The ungrateful wretches secretly hated her grace, and when Tisiphone abdicated her responsibilities and set off for parts unknown, they staged a revolt to destroy her successor. Tell me more about the red... Oh, God dang it, no. Tell me more about the renegades. I am. They are madmen who seek to destroy the centuries-old traditions of our great house, so carefully nurtured by the previous novator Tisiphone Orselio. They deem the century of her rule a tyranny, and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools! If the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole of House Orselio would follow into oblivion. Why do the renegades seek to destroy the house's relic? They dread its power, for only a novator can fully grasp the mysteries and harness the power of the Starway Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. I like DC's response. I'm smiling, but shake my head to the Galaxy Quest impersonation. Does Cassia really carry Tisiphone's Atlas? We believe it with all our heart. The Novator spent many cycles on the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination known only to the Novator. Wait, the entire planet? The entire world that witnessed... Okay, hold on. Whoa. Well, let's see. Yeah, everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth. Good lord. So, like, literally, mommy, daddy, her caretakers just up and abandoned her. Yeah, that's a miracle, all right. Good lord. What is this? Downtown Chicago? Oh, never mind. I can't say that. Tisiphone gave the order and followed them soon after, leaving her precious gift, the Atlas, to Cassia and therefore marking her as her successor. It looks like House Orselio has fallen on hard times. The Regent stays silent in their replies. To call your statement false would be a lie. For many years we managed to maintain the fragile balance within our house, but then the Novator's departure shook the faith of many. The treasury is empty, the navigators are scattered, the warp routes are scrambled, and many of our allies cannot be reached. Which is why it is so important to complete the child's education. It is Cassia's duty to take Tisiphone's place and lead the house to prosperity. Such is her great destiny. What do you know about Cassia's unbridled power? A special gift for a special child. She was born with it and grew up under its influence. The instability sometimes hampered her education, but we learned to prevent most outbursts. As long as the child remains calm and remains in seclusion, the powers cannot take hold of her mind. Ah, well then, that'll make it difficult in the bedchamber. That's not great. I think I've heard enough. The Regent acknowledges your words with a nod and waits for you to continue. Lady Alina, what do you have to say in your defense? I don't know what is you on. I'm Batman. I'm Batman now. I do not know what it is you wish to learn, but I will start from the very beginning. A long time ago, Tisiphone ascended to the throne of the Orselio. She was a daring novator who brought power to the house to the expanse, hoping to strengthen our position in the Imperium. The house prospered, but Tisiphone was never satisfied. She went mad in her pursuit of power, seeking more influence, more control, and she saw enemies everywhere, even among her loyal followers. Paranoia was slowly driving Tisiphone insane, and one day she created the Starway Atlas, a relic that is implanted in our bodies at the birth, a noose around our necks, a gift in our damnation. Tisiphone used the Atlas to control us, subdue our will, and mold our thoughts. If anyone put a toe out of line, she killed him without a glance. At first, many branches of House Orselio tried to resist her tyranny, And Tiffany sounds like the cable guy.
Well, Brandy Quaid's gone off the deep end even further than he had before.
And Tiffany cut them down with extreme brutality. For example, the entire Satana branch was destroyed simply because its leaders asked too many questions about the Atlas and wanted to know the truth about its creation. No, I should be doing the dude from, damn it, Princess Bride. Wav, twelve, Wav. What else is Tiffany or something guilty of? Tiffany's ran this wicked dynasty, and not long ago, the Novita vanished. Indeed, her loyal followers lie when they say she chose to retire. The truth is that nobody knows the truth. I hope she is rotting away on one of her secret worlds. Alina finishes with a sneer. I understand Tiffany's transgressions, but what does any of that have to do with Lady Cassia? Tiffany passed her atlas on to her successor before fleeing the house to a newborn child. We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. Tiffany was cunning and treacherous. She must have hatched the entire plan beforehand. Her disappearance, the child, the transfer of the lease. We feared that one day she would be reborn in Cassia's body, and we could not let that happen. Two psychopathic women in the body of one woman. Gee, a woman with two different minds in one body? Never!
Sounds like all women.
I didn't say that, you did. Myth is getting too much into this. Shut up, DC. How dare you tell the truth? You called Cassie a monster because of Tiffany's atlas. Largely, yes, but there was more. Have you ever felt pure, unadulterated disgust while standing close to her? Or perhaps fury or fear? Who but a monster would manipulate the minds and feelings of others? Even more so than Tiffany herself did. Why didn't you attack before? Why now? No, not yet. Tiffany always had plenty of opponents, but we were afraid to trust one another. Any of us could be spying for her followers. We saved our strength and dealt the first blow 5 years after the heir was born, striking at one of the estates on TV. But the girl survived, and Regent Aranto hid her so far away and guarded so thoroughly, it took us another 13 years to find her. And then another 2 to get into the Regent's good graces and reach Uruk 5. Now Cassia is in the spotlight, and the House Council is about to put her on the throne. Surely there's no better time to cut off the seventh head. So even the Regent Aranto was unaware of the assassination attempt. Alina clicks her tongue loudly. Regent Aranto was guilty of mass killings, intimidation, and human torture, abetting Tiffany, and raising her heir. His crimes are many, but this one is not among them. I'd love to see his head on the chopping block, but honor prohibits me from slandering him in a trial before the rogue trader. I think I've heard enough. The rogue trader now knows about the Regent's atrocities and the girl's corruption. I hope I succeeded in warning you about the danger that lurks with Cassia or Thelio. Let's see. Are you two injured to this? You two are injured to this party. What would you do in my place? I think I am ill prepared to make judgments of this kind. Cassia lowers her eyelashes and continues in barely perceptible whisper. I am sure the rogue trader knows what to do better than I. Fantastic! I am ready to deliver my judgment. Oh, you would... Hold on. No.
They just attacked your party, I mean.
No. One of them did. And this is a house that I'm assuming a house we're selling... Okay. Lady Cassia would probably frown upon me executing everyone in her family. So, we're not going to do that. As much as I would love to see them all hang from, well, not hang, but as much as I would love to see them in gibbets, still.
Jibbles and bits and bits.
Gibbets and bits and bits and bits. Gravy. I am ready to deliver my judgment. Let's see. Cassia watches you closely, holding your hands in a gesture of prayer. I find Lady Alina Hataria guilty of the attempted murder of Lady Cassia and the attack on the rogue trader. There's no other way that this is going to go down. You attacked us in my own home. What the hell she... Ugh, creepy staff. You call this a fair trial? Ridiculous. Everyone here is rotten to the core. All of you are heretics and madmen. Curse you! Curse you! Let's see here. Let's see. Lady Cass asked you to do your duty as the... Lady will make a remarkable service skill. Oh, that'd be great.
You wanted another one.
I mean, I did want another one. See, hold on. All of these are excellent choices. 2,000 years imprisonment in the dungeon of the Von Valencius dynasty. I'm gonna keep this chick alive for 2,000 years. Or I can make her into a servitor. Oh, all these are great. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I need help. These are all so good. I don't know which one to choose. I'm a kid at a candy store. I don't know which one to do. Austin, help. I need your help. Fokker chose a servo skull, and I do like that. DC, which one do you want?
I think you killed Austin.
I didn't kill him. Oh,
Not
servo
dead.
skull. He's not dead. I'm not dead yet. Come on, DC. DC, come on. I guess anybody else that's in here, but I guess nobody else is. It's just this the 1 sec. God dang it, DC.
Navigator. Any of those two, I think, would be fine.
Oh god dang, now it's 1 and 1. I guess I can't choose. They're all good.
Just give him another floater.
It's just kidding. It's okay. Then at that point, I'll just go like random number generator. Give me a number.
Number 3.
So the first one is 2,000 years imprisonment. The second one is servitor. So I basically I rip her to shreds and turn her into a mindless robot. The third one is a servo skull. The fourth one is I have Lady Cassia actually perform the execution, I guess? It doesn't actually say what this one is.
That's what it sounds like, though.
Yeah, but I don't know what that... it could be that. It could be something else. I don't know. And the last one is I execute her. Oh, God. I'm not gonna lie. Doing Alina's voice is actually kind of rough on mine.
So you gotta turn her into a servo skull, and then you have to have her follow around Lady Cassia.
I'm okay with that. But the thing is, it doesn't say that I'm gonna have one. Like, it doesn't... Okay, so normally whenever I make a decision, it does not actually tell me that I'm gonna have a servo skull, whereas other ones have. So I'm wondering if I'm actually going to get a servo skull out of this, or if that's just an error on the programmer's part. Okay, so everybody votes overwhelmingly for 3. So, servo skull it is. Unthinkable! Unthinkable! It would be a disgrace for House Orselio! We urge the rogue trader to reconsider the sentence. How is this not a grave insult to the novice nobility? The sentence...
Hey, well, you're all broke-ass bitches, so what are you gonna do?
Well, it's you know... you will... Okay, look, I'll be like, look, your entire... your life was obviously a lie, and you threatened my life. Now your death will basically just do nothing but sing my praises. So that's how I'm going to choose to look at this, and you'd be wise to do the same. I could change the sentence and go, very well, execution for everyone. Executions all around. Look under your chair. Executions! You get an execution! You get an execution! The sentence will be carried out.
Up. What about me? Do I have to be executed too? Yes.
Rogue trader, allow me to ask what fate awaits the esteemed regent and the other members of my house. I hereby dismiss all charges against the Regent Toronto. It pleases us to know that the enemy's schemes failed to harm relations between our dynasties. But tell us, what future awaits House Orselio and the Von Valencius Protectorate? Let us sign a treaty for I wish to help the House Orselio solve their current problems. What about an exchange of culture and technology? I don't really want their culture. They're women, maybe. Let's see. Let us sign a...
Before you can get that fish wife, maybe.
We can. I mean... That is what I want. I would like to discuss Lady Navigator's future. As we said earlier, the child must return to the fold of her house. We hope you will be gracious enough to acquiesce. There are traitors in your midst. Would the Lady Navigator not be safer under my protection? I will personally decide when the Lady Navigator leaves my crew. If you object, you can settle this dispute with a duel. Let's see. There's traitors in your midst. There is a pregnant pause. The regent stares at you as if trying to peer through the skin, muscle and bone, and see the darkest corners of your heart. Well, it's not the heart that he's worried about. You are not wrong, rogue trader. If you are willing to take care of the child while we deal with our problem, so be it. Though House Orselio may have suffered the pain of a schism, only we can protect the child from our brethren and lead her along the paths of enlightenment to the Novatus throne. You know, you could just get on the ship with me. Like, you could literally just get on the ship with me. There's room. There have been so many dead people in our ship. Like, it's incredible. We should have spare rooms. It's not even funny.
Don't mind the bloodstains.
Oh, look. Long live Mythmon Valentius, bearer of the Word of Trade and Sovereign of Dargonus. Shame and dishonor await those who dare stand. Okay, hold on. Can I actually bring that with me? I want that one.
Well, is it an inventory item?
I'm looking. What would this be under?
It was. You should have it sorted newest. So I mean, if it's there, it's there.
Yeah, but it's a familiar. I don't know where familiars would be. I thought we had another servo skull though.
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought we had 2 servo skulls.
No, you were whining about wanting a second one.
I want all of them. Q Halo. Oh.
He literally just wants to fill all his fucking belt slots with fucking.
I just want
army of megaphones.
Yes. Bow before the road. They're all okay. I want 3 servo skulls, but I want them to all be speaking in like I want not even in sequence. I want them to be speaking all out of sequence. Like as one is starting, one is finishing, and as one is finishing, another one's like halfway through. Oh, I can't get it. It's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair. Let's see. Your Lordship, I hope your stay on Dargonus will be a beneficial. Yeah, I must take my leave. Okay, very good. Alright, so I was hoping to get more out of these guys, but that's okay. That's okay. I got a new servo skull. It's just sad that I won't be able to have it, like... I would have that thing follow me everywhere I went. Hands down. I would be just like, nope, this one's so... The old one, that one's good, but I do need a new one. The new iPhone came out, and I have to have the new one. Oh, it's great. The fact, yeah, just, I love it. If I could have her make a servitor, but yeah, you're also going to be scrubbing my engines. Oh, good lord, that's not good. It's like loading very slowly. That makes me very, very sad and very scared. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. Doing Alina's voice actually made me lightheaded. I hope everybody enjoyed that as much as I did.
I think I realized the problem. I am currently in conversation with Clementia Weiserson, whereas you are loading into a zone. I seem to have an issue.
Oh, so that's why it's freaking out, because you're doing one thing, I'm doing another, and the game's like, Myth is having a good night. I always have a good night when I'm playing with games. Myth, you're always lightheaded. Well, I think that's what's probably causing the slow load, is that it's trying to figure out what to do.
Close out.
But yes, Myth is having a good night. I always have a good night when I'm hanging out with you guys. It's always fun. Oh yes, wow, that actually did help a lot. So what were you doing?
It just had me stuck in dialogue with the counselor lady.
Oh, that's weird.
So you need to save and read
yeah, that's what it sounds like. Ah, thank God for those desyncs. What would we do without them? Yeah, actually, you're not even in here anymore. Good lord.
Yeah, I quit the game.
Ah.
I figured that would make it boot up a lot faster.
That actually worked a lot. That was kind of weird.
It's literally not paying attention to what people say.
No, I thought like okay, I thought he meant like.
He said I'll close it out, and yeah. And then we discussed like, oh look, it just took off really fast.
I thought he meant like he ended the conversation, like he had the opportunity to like just leave the conversation.
No, I don't get that. I can't just leave.
He has no control. He's not the rogue traitor.
Yeah. 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 Now y'all know how I feel. You're always stuck in these conversations, DC. There's no way out. There is no exit strategy. There's nothing you can do. You're stuck here. You're stuck here.
There is no escape.
There's what was the word? What's the phrase? Is it the defective shields? This station will be fully operational when your friends arrive.
Are you just trying to get off the planet, by the way, Myth?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, 'cause there's actually a spaceship, I believe, you can take inside the building.
There is?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
2. You could just go straight to the void ship from inside the building, but
Don't
you're
lie to
already
me.
on this map,
Well,
so
hold
don't
on.
go through another. No, don't go through another loading screen. Jesus.
Like, when you go to the door, I think you have the option to select go to the void ship,
Yeah.
or if you head over to your bedroom chambers and walk out onto the balcony, I think it is,
Yeah.
there's
It's in
actually a ship.
Bedroom or whatever. There's a second exit for going straight to the void ship.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
I kind of wanted to speak to the Irilia lady, but oh well.
That's crazy.
The Ollie Ollie Oxen free lady.
Called dibs on the Tanner TV.
Look, I keep her around so that one day I can... Hold on.
Points
Points
to interest. You have shit to do still.
I do? What's left? God, this
I'm not
this
sure.
game would be so much better if they just didn't do the... You must all click on something.
I'm gonna click on your
Oh, it
notes.
disappeared. Never mind. You gotta do this shit up here.
Yeah.
It's like-
Let's do it.
I'll get there in a little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
No, just felt like saying that.
I was like, we haven't done anything.
There's nothing up here.
Field generator that let the vessel expose to the warp for a brief second. We're going to ignore that chamber till the vessel leaves the warp. Des Nuts. I don't know who Des Nuts is, but DC's is very, very excited about them. A part of the ship was isolated from the rest until it left the warp at the end of the journey. After the vessel emerged in real space and the chamber was unsealed, it was intact. With the exception of the crew who had barricaded themselves in a far corner of Loading Bay 5 and bravely resisted the unknown assailant for as long as they could. The remains have been safely disposed of. Yeah, we're not going to deal with that.
What do you know?
We're going to do a what is it? We're going to go to Weeaboo 6.
Weeaboo 6.
Speaking of Matt Walsh, that guy's a douche.
Yes, true.
Let's see here. Ergonomics. Blocks Envirodome. Take out of that. Requires Lord Captain's... Oh, the planetary authorities wish to found a new settlement that would expand their influence on the planet. Efficiency +2. Support construction with resources. Efficiency +3. Inspire the people to support construction efforts. I don't understand. Oh, plasteel, and then complacency is greater than 5. Hold on, this costs me plasteel, whereas the other one's just my complacency has to be greater than or equal to 5.
When you have a mountain plasteel, I mean, is it going to hurt us?
Maybe. I mean, I could also just, you know, literally just meet the requirements of complacency. I don't have to use anything.
Then do it. Whatever. Pick one.
As a collective initiative, the commoners will help organize the construction efforts, molding a great future for their colony. Damn straight.
Your part.
Me so do an awesome part.
Need more main time.
The Envirodome. Oh,
You need to find so much main time saying funny.
what's up?
You need to find a shitload of them at a main time to be able to do like half of the shit you have to do for these places.
Yeah, I really don't know where it all is right now, so I'm kind of at a interesting point there, actually.
Oh, have we picked up any scrap?
Not really, no.
I love being at like half health. It's awesome.
Are we really that bad? Are we really that damaged?
Yeah.
Is that fucked up?
Yeah, and every time you go down the routes, you risk getting more and more fucked up.
Ah, I see. So, where's the trade thing?
Trade? That should be on the ship deck. You gotta talk to Fat Man. Pug.
I thought we could just go straight there.
Nope.
Well, that's unfortunate.
When is a path?
So, like, can I chart new loots? I forgot, what is it? Chart the course deadly. That's -3. That's deadly.
Why would you chart the...
What?
That is such a waste of navigator insight.
There's nowhere else to go.
You could have literally went right here right here. Go to there.
Shut up.
Like there's usually a route to get to the places you want to go to.
Danger close.
I shut up. Sometimes characters can physically dodge area attacks, moving out of the area effectively, safely. Ooh, one of them looks like Earth.
Your inefficiency hurts me because in my game I have it set up so I have a route to every single one of the colonies I go to.
From where?
So I can really, it's like for all of them. Literally, there's a node to each one of them. I've used it so I can fast travel across the entirety of the map. Just snap through the fingers, basically.
Ooh, Wasteland Wayfarer. Look, we get to go on another mission. Hooray! Fire everything!
God.
Exactly.
He actually clapped.
Hooray! Hey, look. Okay. So the internet showed me something the other day that made me very unhappy, and its name is Andy Ditch. And holy shit, if I ever talk about Andy Ditch, like y'all be like, why do you watch this shit? And I'll be like, because it's horrifying. But there's a moment where like, you're like, wow, this guy is what every parent fears. The airlock is sealed, the way is shut, and the dead key. Sorry, wrong book. This isn't right. You distinctly remember never activating the seal on your way through. Very unhappy they posted a picture of you. Nobody has a picture of me on the internet.
There's probably a picture of you somewhere. I know I'm about to state the obvious, but I will state it anyway. There's something off about this. Something very off.
There's someone on the wing. The control panel is being uncooperative. You know enough about machine spirit behavior to conclude that it's not malice that is making them refuse to comply, but a higher priority order they are executing. A trap. Fucker.
After repeating command entry protocol 3 times with all appropriate pairs, the text priest says in a gloomy, raspy voice, the machine spirit controlling this airlock is too simple and guileless to be tricked. It would be easier to deconstruct the airlocks than compel it to open.
Try to force the lock open. The plasteel, durable enough to withstand the pressure of the interplanetary void, absorbs your hits with supreme indifference. It will take more than that to break through. This is the Rogue Trader speaking. We're having difficulties here. The white noise of static is all you hear in response. Either the Vox Master cannot reply, or she is... She? I thought it was a he. Holy crap. All this time, I thought that was a man. Well, Roger Rabbit's voice doesn't...
So did he.
Or Cosby Jam. None of the... How do you know? It is the 45th.
Yeah, now, fucker. Now you gotta put a feminine spin on the Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, so Lola Bunny.
Roger Rabbit.
Now we're Lola Bunny. Okay, got it. I found a door.
Just open random doors. Okay, that's great.
That's what I'm doing.
You have encased yourself in metal, priest. You may trick age this way, but you cannot trick death.
Thank you. I cannot see what this thing says. Oh, god dang it! The ventilation system still works. Oh, let me just let them finish the little spat.
Why do we not have multi-chargers anymore?
I don't know, do we use them?
They're gone. We have no multi-chargers.
The ventilation system still works. There are strange gouges on the metal that... They look like the claw marks of some beast that was trying to crawl into the shaft. Gene stealers!
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was thinking.
Something of interest.
Hold on. I have a cookbook that somebody left. A thick diary filled with entries written in neat, precise handwriting. Its author was documenting the events of this life through... Exodus, Watch 1. Never thought this day would come. I'm addressed as Master Captain once more. How many times did I swear never to venture into the void again during those 2 Terran years I spent among the mangled ruins of the unheralded Reckoning's Bridge? Unfortunately, life... Okay, I guess we're doing this now. Vox Cleric. Hunched over the Vox. You know what? Fokker, you did this. You do it.
Why did I do this?
You did this. You do it.
I didn't do it. In the light of the distant stars, our emperor progenitor wanders wearily with thoughts and visions of us. He sends us particles of his light Through his body suffers, his mind lingers on us. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls, with our prayers, with our faith.
You can keep doing this like flatly, and I'm still gonna keep making you do it.
Why? Why do you make me do this?
Because it would make you, it'll wake you up. I promise.
No, it won't.
I will observe silently.
The man falls abruptly silent as though sensing your presence, and he says, "And here come the afflicted." With pale hand, he throws back his hood. You see an ugly face. Oh, he looks like that guy named Myth.
Ouch.
With a flat, wide nose, disproportionately large brow ridges. I didn't know you were black.
Ouch.
Eyes with enormous pupils, a white toad-like mouth, and skin that transitions on purple scales at the cheekbones. Standing before you is an abnormal, human mutant. Welcome to the abode of the Nourishers. Three sorrowful phalanges point the way to the Emperor Progenitor. I think that was meant to be like the non-dialogue, but okay. I'm glad you've chosen ours.
It might be. Lord Xenos, look closer at his misshapen man. We failed! Now you know that even mutants can be pleasant looking while others are downright freakish in appearance. The man talking to you is of the latter kind. I understand this to be a trap, am I correct? See, I'm gonna like, this is the most like formal and happy trap I've ever seen. This is a trap, right? Yep.
Fantastic. I was bored.
This is a trap, right? Indeed, afflicted one. You have nowhere to run. Oh, so this is you, goddamn.
May the grace of a progenitor be upon you. His words are piercing, becoming a shrill echo of 100 voices, minds growing ever louder. It torments your mind. Before you know it, you reach for your weapon.
I will end your heresy!
That didn't last long. You hear a clanging echo grow louder in the empty modules, like hundreds of clawed limbs striking bulkheads and grabbing onto bars. Whoever is advancing upon you, there are a lot of them. It's not a trap. No Star Destroyers. Star Destroyers wouldn't last 10 minutes in the 41st millennium. You ought to run for your life before they trap you in. It's in this crammed Vox cabinet.
No, honestly, the physics behind the destructiveness of their weapons, they do just fine.
Maybe. They literally have powers of sending demons to people.
I get that, but I'm saying like in ship-to-ship combat, the ability to dump enough energy into something to make it just fucking explode that's a lot of energy.
Maybe. But do you have boarding torpedoes? I don't think so.
We just have torpedoes. We don't need a board. We just blow the fucking thing up.
See, Spasmarines would board those things. The Vox spits out a torrent of static, through which you nonetheless manage to catch fragments of words spoken by a voice not unlike that of your Vox Master. Von Verlat, command, Urlock. The signal is lost before you manage to say anything. He's right. Lies. Alright, so we have friends coming, so,
No, but there was goods there.
I was trying to get them. Gene Stealers!
Protect the pants!
Protect the what?
The pants.
I was like, what are you talking about? How much health? Oh, 400 health! Holy crap! Alright. Okay, hold on. You're not a Star Wars fan, Myth, so you suck. Excuse me? Have you not heard my stories of my childhood? I watched Star Wars so much as a kid, my parents had to go get, like, different, like, what was it? The traditional versions of the VHS were worn out before I was 7. I had books that I read on it. I have tons of, well, that's not tons. I used to have tons of Star Wars stuff from when I was a kid. Most of it was scratched together. Then you would agree with Fokker. I think the 41st Millennium's just brute force on everything just seems bigger and better. I don't think the Star Wars universe knows how to handle some of the crap in the 41st Millennium. Granted, the standard rifle in the 41st Millennium, like the blasters, they're shooting plasma. So, like, yeah, they would be horrendously damaging. But at the same token, I mean, being able to conjure firestorms with your mind and, like, flicking your wrist and then somebody disintegrates is kind of a big deal. You know, it would be kind of a difficult thing to deal with.
Why is there?
Ow!
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Make it go away, Myth. Make it go away.
Jesus Christ.
you're really not gonna like this. Crap.
Look, you.
Star Wars was a
my-
long time ago. The Galaxy Far Apart. I think they would have caught up beyond the 40K tech. Not really. God darn it.
Fucking game, I swear. I mean, you could save it right now and reload it.
Yeah. I'm
Because
just.
the desyncs generally like fuck us on all of us ending the fight at the same time.
You can badmouth Warhammer. You can badmouth Warhammer or Star Wars, man. I don't really. It doesn't bother me one or the other.
Listen, you know you're a true fan if you can make fun of the thing that you enjoy.
No, let Myth solo it. No. Look, I love 40K, but I constantly make fun of it. That's why I do this. Like, it's a fun thing to do to be able to kind of poke fun at the thing that you enjoy. It's just fun. Star Wars, I used to love Star Wars. I really did. And then Disney got a hold of it, and I just had to wash my hands of it because I knew what Disney was going to do. So back in 2015, when they officially bought it, I remember telling somebody who was super excited about it. I was like, yeah, no, they're going to screw it up. And he didn't believe me. And then they did. And then he got really sad. And I was like, yep, that's why I cut myself off from it. All I have left is Warhammer. And then...
That's why he cuts himself.
Yep, and then Warhammer, yeah, I had to cut my arm off, you know. Then Warhammer did the same thing. Just like I make fun of pre and sequel trilogies. The trilogy, like, the prequels are not nearly as bad as the sequels, okay? I mean, move out of the zone even if they are still immobilized. This movement triggers attacks of opportunity from the... Okay, maybe this will help.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, there we got some hard on.
Yeah, so I was hoping to get something like that.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
Okay, so...
Burn him.
I mean,
And so it shall be.
ignite.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you
He's
better
running for the
run.
goddamn hills.
Not that it's gonna matter. He's getting 15 damage per turn. It should be higher.
Or we're certainly not going to be able to chase him down like moving like that.
In service.
No, but they are still bad. I mean, they are, but they're far more tolerable than everything else. I mean, Kibbles, fetch.
I don't know if I want to fetch. I feel like this is a trap.
I mean, it
I
might-
really feel like this is a trap right
You'll
here.
run in there and like 3 more show up.
Oh god,
Yeah.
3 more show up.
Like
We are
my
boned.
time playing Space Hulk has taught me you shouldn't run after them. You should kind of just let them run away.
Which Space Hulk? There's like 4, and only 2 are decent.
Space Hulk Ascension.
Oh, Ascension. God, the one that you can't get anymore. And it's the good one.
You
Yeah.
can get it.
No, you can't.
You gotta be creative.
No, there's literally... I've tried. I have tried to find ways to get it. You can't even get DLC for it. Whoever owned it before, like, it is gone. Like, you cannot get that game anymore. Unless you owned it previously, you cannot get that game. And it is really sad because it is the best adaptation of the board game, because the original Space Hulk, which you can still buy, is the board game in all of its flaws. It is a direct adaptation of the board game, and that's great, except for the fact that it doesn't really work for a PC game. It works for a board game, not so much for PC game. The second one, which was what was the second one? It wasn't Ascension, it was another one, and it wasn't that great. And then Ascension came out, and Ascension was, how do we faithfully adapt the board game while giving it the RPG elements that might make it really good? And they did a great job of it. It wasn't perfect, but it was a really, really good adaptation. And then Deathwing came out. And then Tactics came out, and Tactics is awful. I hate it. It's a card game! Yeah, but you don't really move. You just, okay, position your guys, play. It's just like, there's no moving. Whereas in Ascension, there's like, okay, you're constantly covering your backs. It's a giant jigsaw puzzle. But like anything that's in front of your Terminator essentially is gonna die. Like even big stuff just gets knocked out. It's such a good game. And when you lose a character, oh my god, does it hurt so bad.
Oh, is it actually my turn?
Yes.
Hold on a moment. I feel like actually you can buy.
Dude, I'd like...
off Amazon.
Fuck this. I'm staying
Oh,
put.
can you?
I'm not facing the guy.
I think there's a way you can get it on PS4.
Really?
Yeah, actually you can. Space Hulk Ascension, PlayStation 4. They have a single copy on Amazon right now.
Well,
No.
CD Keys has a key available for purchase.
Really? Hold on.
I mean, it's no longer available in the Steam store, but it still has a Steam page.
Well, yeah. So like, the game itself still has, like you can still download the game. Like that's not the problem. But you cannot buy it anywhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm not chasing after that fucker.
The fucking hallway.
Space Hulk Ascension on CD Keys is only $60. So you're paying
Yeah.
the game retailed at like $20.
I'm just, well, you can't buy it now, so like not being able to buy it versus being able to get a key that you can actually activate. I mean,
It's true. Now,
But yeah, there are ways you can buy it, but it's
yeah.
an ideal.
I would love to reach out to the company that owns that though, and I would love to be like, hey, can we? Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm just waiting over here. I'm not chasing it, and they can come to me
Well, how did he just get all that health back? Good lord.
because he keeps healing.
No, I get that, but how did he get it? Originals
healed.
are still far the best. Yeah, I know that.
Look at their stuff. They have different abilities. They have brute instincts, I think, where they are.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
If there are a certain number of them, they get bonuses to different things.
It's not much, but it's something. Now, come to Papa! Okay, I guess it only did it for one. That's not cool.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
100 damage. Now, Zone of Fear. Move
I'm
again.
a navigator, not a servitor.
Or not. I guess he passed that test. That's not great.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It's not fair. He passed that test. Alright.
And just like that, Miss starts to regret all of his things.
Not regret, just, you know, I'm entertained by this.
No regrets.
And
And half the fire damage while burning creatures within line of sight of the target.
And so shall it be done.
Aha! Burn!
I will not be deterred.
But no, I really wish that I wish that was still out. I really do. It's by far the best strategy Space Hulk game by a long shot.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, I still get another shot. Very good.
it doesn't like I think you can get like upgrades in your Terminators. So you can give them like special abilities, special boosts. They get like
Yes.
different levels. They have so like you can give them upgraded abilities and everything like that. Like it is like XCOM, but far more like linear.
And so it shall
Well,
be
so
done.
With
your
even more character dependence.
your Terminators they start off as regular Terminators, right? And yeah, they do get access to certain equipment as they advance. And so if you guide them down a certain path, like your heavy Terminator can technically just be a regular Terminator. Your commander can get like combi weapons, or combi weapons. They can get lots of cool stuff. They do get some abilities, but most of them are passive, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have different factions that you can play as. Like, if you're playing as the Imperial Fist, like, you don't have any Psychers. Dude, when I play as the Blood Ravens... Or the Blood... damn it. Blood Angels, sorry. I don't know why I kept saying Blood Ravens. When I played as the Blood Angels, like, I relied heavily on my freaking Psyker. That's, like, one of the ways that I would clear out a room. Is I would just use my Psyker to be my catch-all, murder everything in the room. It was the easiest way to do that.
That's a murder bot.
What is?
I said Myth is a murder bot.
Well, no, because, like, the Psychers are... They have certain abilities that allow you to, like, block off areas, because no matter what, it's an endless horde. The Space Hulk is constantly filling with Gene Stealers. So, no matter what you're doing, you are constantly fighting against a horde. When you're moving forward, you're having to worry about ammunition. You're having to worry about, hey, if I walk forward and I miss, that means that Gene Stealer is one step closer to me. And so you want to have a character out there that's not going to miss. Well, in order to get that character, they have to actually gain experience. So the easiest way to do that is either block it off or burn it out and then advance. It's a really, really good game about just turn-based tactics, and it's very claustrophobic. And I love the cameras they give you. Oh, I love the cameras they give you. You literally watch from the Terminator that's moving, you watch from their perspective, like on a really crappy, like, you know, staticky camera.
Yeah, let's go down this way. Get ourselves killed. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that was so cool too. The fact that like you actually had the pop up right there, so you could see what they were seeing. You could see how dark the hallways were, everything.
I love the thermal vision too. You can turn the thermal vision on and see what they see. Like, oh, there's a Gene Stealer in front of me. It's awesome.
Yes. And sometimes too, I believe that was the only way you could actually find some of the Gene Stealers was by cycling through some of the camera visions. I believe.
I believe it was only for big ones. You'd be able to see you'd be able to see them. But like on the map, you wouldn't be able to see. Okay, what is it though, right? So you'd see the icon of the bad guy, but you wouldn't know which bad guy it was until like you got him in visual range or thermal range.
Like I thought there was something though where like it wouldn't appear on the map, but if you looked through the camera, you could spot it.
I think it's only determining the type of enemy if they're close enough. Like, they have to be in like a sweet spot range, I think, but don't quote me.
Yeah, like I'm not saying like it'll tell you the enemy type. I just thought like if there was like a thing in the vents, like the vents would start glowing in a thermal thing.
I don't know. I know that I used to. I know that if you use the.
I haven't played that forever.
Yeah, I know, right? I would love to do that again. I'd love to play the game again. Actually, I can. I can play it whenever I want to. I bought it. I always thought about getting the DLC for it, like the successor chapters. I just never did. I really wish I had done.
Never will.
I know, right? I wish that I had done so. Dude, that thing is healing. That's retarded. How do you kill that thing?
You pretty much gotta like pin it down and just ultra nuke it.
I did.
We need to ultra nuke it even more.
That's not really gonna happen. So I would say get Kibbles back the other way.
Well, one of them's coming around that way. So essentially, we need to block.
Have to
block them off the path. This map I can tell you is designed.
The airlocks at all in combat?
I don't think so. Well, hold on. What's this thing behind you, Abelard? The athletics part.
I believe that's just to open up the door to get loot.
Yeah, there's probably something in there for us to grab in that case.
I want this.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's just the open up that door to get to the goods.
Well,
right there.
There's no point in not doing it.
Well,
yes,
in combat, there's a point of not doing it.
Well, but we are not going to beat this combat if they can heal half their health in one turn.
What's to be gained from grabbing the loot as opposed to trying to actually fight the combat?
I don't have an angle on these guys. I don't really intend to put myself in like direct fire, so.
Well, I mean, you've got the fucking whirling whirlpool.
Crush the heathens. Rejoice in
service.
Jeez. I didn't even set him on fire. I just don't see us winning these fights unless we stand our ground and we all just focus fire one dude. Because I can knock him down quite a bit, but I just don't see us winning. Because as soon as that thing gets into melee, we are boned.
Well, that's why we need to focus fire then. Like, you gotta play this like how you would focus Space Hulk.
We gotta see
You
them.
have to, So, what do you want to do here? Do you want to run them back, or...
I honestly, I would say lure them back into this room. Yeah, I would let them lure into the room. That way we can all kind of just be ready when they attack. Because if we can get everybody kind of focused up in this one area, they can't run over each other. I don't think they can be in the same spot, but we can nuke them down.
Yeah, like, play this like how you... map is very obviously designed to invoke ideas of Space Hulk. Long, narrow corridors, stuff like that. You have to play it like Space Hulk.
So, yeah, Austin, I would not use Abelard to open that door.
You're supposed to open as many doors as possible.
No, you are not.
Yeah, you should probably have healed yourself though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize that now. Like, I ended the turn, I'm like, wait, I should have healed.
I thought there was one of my abilities that I could have had that would have prevented healing as long as they're on fire, but maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, here he comes.
So.
I didn't mean to actually move you. I was just seeing if I would get an angle.
Now you're gonna learn.
Yep, now I know. Alright, so we're gonna just...
I'm not
I'm gonna hit you with
accustomed
that.
to being ordered around.
That thing is on fire.
I just hope they don't decide to... The one coming from across the way doesn't decide to just run up that hallway now that there's no whirlpool.
Even if it gets up there, it'll have moved all of its... It'll have used all of its movement points. I'm not really overtly worried about it.
So I suppose I'll keep Kibbles down here and then probably move Adelbard over this way to try to do something, but...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, I can use Finest Hour, which gives somebody an extra turn who can...
So we have to have something like actually be in line of fire, assuming he doesn't run away.
We could use Dirkwald to move closer and just unload on him.
No, I'm keeping him back.
You can't move when you do that unless you have an ability that makes you move too.
No,
so.
it's a full extra turn. It's Finest Hour.
Finest Hour. I would wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait until we actually know they're not going to just turn around and run the fuck away again.
Oh, no, wait, I got it. Damn it. I was hoping to get closer. Oh, you're not in lane. Oh, you're not in line of sight. God dang it.
Just wait.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
You're asking me to be patient. I don't want to do that.
I know, I'm asking you to use like strategy here and just be like, yeah. I won't just charge headfirst into the enemy.
Burn! Or not. That's cool too.
And calm down.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps. The Emperor commands.
Cassia, nuke him again. Hit him
I'm
again.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Hell yeah! One down. Come back from that, you bastard.
Rejoice in service.
That one's also running down that way.
Kibbles and bits and bits.
Well,
and
even if the
bits.
other one runs down the hallway, it'll still be. It's not going to make it all the way down here.
You right there.
Now put your Terminator on Overwatch for the hallway. Yeah, this is very much a Terminator. This is very much a Space Hulk room.
Okay.
Like I think it's
That.
literally it's just a grid with little hallways. Did you ever play Space Hulk Tactics, Austin?
Space Hulk Tactics. I have Space Hulk and Space Hulk Ascension. I might.
Space Hulk the cereal. Space Hulk the game.
Okay,
Space Hulk.
I have the board game. I have Space Hulk, the 2011 reboot, and I've started. Good.
This was a new one.
And I would like to play it, but I haven't pulled. I painted, I think, part of the Blood Angels Terminators, but that's it. I painted part of them.
Yeah, I never played this one.
The Tactics.
I never played Tactics.
I know that when that game came out, it was like, oh, it's Space Hulk, and then like it immediately went to like the bargain bin. Digitally, it would just immediately went to the bargain bin. It was so bad, nobody liked it. It was like the gameplay was bad, and like the way the card system worked was extremely unfair. It was almost like the cards were more important than the actual game itself. It's like, oh, you don't have a card, therefore you lose a turn. Oh, your guys can't shoot for shit. Okay, well, I guess you're done. Game over. You lost. And yet the game was so bad that because you lost, it wouldn't actually stop you from moving forward in the game because you would lose so much. And there was no getting better with that. It was just so terrible.
Yeah, I remember, I think, what was it? I was watching someone do like a review of it, and they explained that they had lost the entirety of pretty much the game, but they still got suckered into the final boss fight. But they were still like forced to fight it, which means that they lost the game.
Emperor,
Yep.
give me strength.
The game does not allow you to lose because it's so hard to win. Because it's statistically not in your favor.
It's not like a matter of like it's not statistically in your favor. It's like the game is just a massive dick half the time.
That's one way to look at it.
Well, I mean, like you can say that like the game isn't statistically in your favor by like putting like certain rolls and like
I am
giving the AI like
not
pluses and
served.
negatives to the player, and then there's like
Me?
having it be like the map is designed against you too, and the gameplay is designed around even if you fuck up once, you're ruined for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it's not that the dice are edged against you right here, so it's like, we gotta make this at least somewhat challenging. No, it's we've decided to make it so the entirety of the game is based around just
words.
like you enjoy XCOM, right? How fun would it be if you had to play through XCOM with tier 1 soldiers all the way to the very end?
Yep. That's all I can do, really, because there's nowhere I can go anywhere else. Like, I can't do anything. But no, but you're right. But I would say that in Tactics, the campaign is designed for you to fail no matter what. And you could say, well, yeah, but the game is hard, but that's why you have to get good. It's like, no. It is designed to where you have to use cards in a game that isn't really built for it. And on top of that, like, it just does a terrible job with the actual RNG. I mean, like, if you've got a gene stealer within 3 spaces of your Terminator, just your Terminator's dead. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. And I would just say visually, it looks kind of cheap and plasticky and bad. Whereas Ascension was like, no, this is brutal. This is bloody. It was choppy. Granted, Ascension was very choppy. It did not necessarily like it was not meant to be a very high graphical fidelity kind of game, but still, it was pretty good. Like, I actually felt like I was killing Gene Stealers by the hundreds. I always enjoy looking at the kill count at the end of a game, because it's like, oh, you killed like 800 Gene Stealers. But again, I don't know how anybody plays Space Hulk Ascension with the Imperial Fists. I don't get it. I don't know how you do it. You can't use Psychers.
For the love of Jesus.
Very slowly, you just... I never got the DLC. I only got the base game.
Oh, dude.
So I don't know how you put them either.
Oh,
But-
man. Like, I got the Imperial Fist DLC, and I was planning to get the other DLC, but they pulled the game before I realized that, like... Sorry. Yeah, before I bought it, they had already pulled the DLC and everything with it, and I was like, wait, what? Hold on, I want this. Where'd it go?
No.
They're killing me with this shit, dragging this bullcrap out.
I guess I'll just
I'm
do
not
that.
accustomed to being ordered around.
And they passed that willpower test, so I'm just gonna wait. I mean, there's nothing else I could do. I might as well just wait. I wish there was a delay action or delay turn button, but no.
What you could do too, I don't know if you can do it, but put down the vortex over there would have been a good spot.
Well, if they're gonna come this direction, that's fine. I just need to get them in range to hit them. And right now, at least if they're in this hallway, at least if they're in the hall, like, I have room. I can do something with that. You know, I always saw Gene Stealers as actually relatively small creatures, not big ones.
Oh no, they're huge.
Are they?
Yeah.
But they have to skulk around and stuff. Like that's the thing. Is they hide, and that's a very big thing to hide.
It's kind of like the concept of like aliens. Like an alien, I think, is like twice the size of a human in the movies, but like they're still stealthy and they still hide.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Like,
fair.
just
They
because
are
you're
built off
big.
aliens, so yeah.
Like just because you're big doesn't mean you can't be stealthy.
That's true. I always saw them as like 4 foot tall creatures, like with razor sharp blades. Like yeah, they're big enough to where hey, this is a threat, but they're not big enough to where you'd always see them. Like it'd be easier for them to hide in like little nooks and crannies.
Well, no, you gotta remember too. I think like they have to repart Terminator armor, right? So that means they have to be big. They have to be strong. They're also like lightning quick too.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is they're lightning? They're not very tough. They're just lightning quick, and their talons are like razor sharp.
Yes.
Because like ceramite just falls to paper against it.
Yeah, like
I did.
they're very obviously designed to be like fast twitch muscle reaction kind of creatures, where they don't actually, which is supported too by a little bit of the fact that they, unless they're actively hunting something, they're always asleep.
Yep.
Which also goes to show how they are. So
Well, so there's the was it the
I don't want to dance.
Oh, for the love of Jesus.
well, the Gene Stealer cult starts with the Gene Stealer like kidnapping people.
There we go.
That's what I want right there. Now you're stuck.
If I may,
I know, Walker. It's very boring waiting for the Gene Stealers to move. This is how Space Hulk works. You're like, wow, I had to wait for one break of a thing to happen. Now push forward with all your might.
Yep. And then you better hope that they don't burst through again.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Also, you have made it impossible for the melee characters to fight against it.
I'm hoping that you won't have to. Just a second. Come here!
Rejoice in service.
Why does it always run?
Because that's what they do. If they get below 50% wounds, they run.
Okay.
At least it has nowhere to run over there.
That's true, but still.
The Emperor commands.
It's just gonna heal, and I don't like that.
No, it's not.
Kibbles, fetch.
Kibbles, go kill.
Bring me, Gene Stealer, I guess, sirloin?
Actually,
Gross. Nobody wants to eat that.
that
shit.
sounds fucking disgusting.
Find me its sirloin glands and serve it to me for dinner.
Ah, what I've always desired. Gene
how-
Stealer meat.
Okay, how could you have sirloin glands?
I don't know. I just made it up. Look, they're Gene Stealers. Everything goes.
Well, because like one's meat and one's an organ, not the same thing.
In Gene Stealers, it's the same thing.
No, it's not how that works. He's got a fast twitch gland. Okay.
I want that installed in my brain. I want to twitch like they do. There you go.
Oh my god.
It's like an anime up in here.
Death is a blessing.
That's
They
right.
healed as they died.
It's like, wait a
Like,
minute,
kill
hold
that
on.
motherfucker.
See, when I played Only War, I was actually intending to give my guys like a small Tyranid invasion.
My fucking Jesus. I want to actually do something. Fucking Christ.
No.
You really don't want to fight these things.
I'd rather fight than sit around here just staring at a screen not doing anything, okay?
I mean, that's what I do whenever we play like spaceship battles.
At least things are actually happening there. You could
We
do
just
things. It's
killed
just
two
you-
of them.
You do things wrong. That's the problem.
How did it?
With the
What?
spaceship battles, oftentimes you pick the wrong thing.
That's not true. You take that back
Why would I take the truth back?
because it hurts my fifis.
Oh,
What is giving me full cover here? I don't understand.
Me.
No, like my character Myth is like he gets full cover in front of him. I just don't understand what it is that's covering him.
It might be me.
How?
Because I think there's an ability where if you're next to Edelbard, you get cover.
That's fair. Let's see.
It's that was because of my giant beefy tank.
Pascal, I would just say end the turn. That'll make this go by faster.
I'm not even watching anymore for shit to end.
It's your turn, so
I know, I get that. That's why I saying I didn't even know it was my turn because I just like not even watching anymore.
yeah, I was gonna give my guys in an Only War campaign some Tyranids, and I don't think they ever got to it because it was gonna be like very very low level Tyranids. I was gonna say Terminids for some reason.
So you'd have a Gene Stealer cult.
Well, but Gene Stealers in Only War are horrendously vicious.
Yeah, because it's a fucking Gene Stealer versus a human.
Yup.
You might as well just fucking advance at this point. There's only one of them.
Might as well. Can I get an angle on him? I don't even
I
know.
have read tomes of military tactics. I'm not
Like
a
when there was
person
3 of them, there was a point to, like
Oh my gosh.
hiding and dancing and doing all that kind of bullshit. But when there's one, there's
That is
just
foolishness.
it down.
Do not dare.
Come back here.
ask.
Nope. Alright.
It's not that curious.
Nope, it is not that curious, so I guess I am just kind of... I'm done. Can I look over the computer terminals? I don't think I can. I cannot. Can I yell at it? No, I cannot. I'm okay, I'm done. There's nothing I can do. Kibbles, you're up.
Yes.
But, like...
I can't. Damn you, Myth, and your fucking things!
I mean, I would like to say that the thing is smart enough to realize that it's about to get, you know, boxed in, but I don't think it is. Dance macabre! Alright, Fokker, you're up.
Dance over there, you might be able to get line of sight on it.
Yeah. If not, it'll be pretty close. And next turn, I'll end the swirling vortex of or not.
Potato.
The what?
Swirling vortex of
I
potato.
was about to say like, okay, we can do potato vortex. Again, that's the real damage. As you're in there, you're just getting pelted by like uncooked spuds. I like this idea.
God.
Ah, potatoes.
See, we need more like unoriginal spells. Like I was watching this YouTube video where it was called like the theft of the Wizard King's vault, and the guy in there, he cast a spell on the invaders who's like turned skin to shit with pieces of corn inside of it.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Or it's just, instead of casting fireball, he casts eight ball on him, where it's just a giant monkey that just flies out and attacks the guy.
That's awesome.
Or his end of days doom spell, which was a cough, which was what was it? Sneezing, farting, and then it coming all simultaneously, perpetually for all eternity.
What the fuck?
Sneeze, come, and fart perpetually for all No!
Why, Myth? Why?
I hit it and it ran.
Stop putting the goddamn tornado down, please.
You understand, Myth, when you put down the tornado, you actually hurt us, because now I can't have the characters run into it.
Abelard is going to die next turn.
Stop putting down the tornado,
That's
please.
fine.
For the
He
love of
gets
Christ,
back
stop
up
putting it
after
down.
he dies. We're not playing on Immortal Iron Man mode.
That's true.
Like, the characters can go down, they get back up at the end of combat. It's fine.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Something about slow but dawn. I get knocked down.
Jesus Christ.
Now set on fire. He's got 114 damage left. Austin, you're up.
Yes, but I can't get to the thing. For some odd reason, there's a giant floating purple vortex in my way that will not allow my character to do damage.
Even if you couldn't reach it.
It was like right over there. I can do Dance Macabre twice. And then I also have my super ability called Death Waltz, which lets me jump across the map like a fucking insane person.
Well, she is a fucking insane person.
Like, you don't understand how far this character can move. If if I push this character, I can make them move. Not to mention, every single time you kill something, if I remember right, she gets the ability to move one extra movement point too. Like when we were fighting the Nurgle cultists, and because you killed like 14 of them in a turn, she gets 14 extra movement points. Like, the more she flourishes on a battlefield full of like low-end dudes who only have like 2 to 3 HP. Like, she can wind up running through them, just death waltzing, just flopping in between them, murdering them all endlessly. It gets downright hilarious.
I like how you described it as flopping. I can just see her like just throwing herself against the floor and acting like a fish. It's just like flying across the room with a sword.
No, it's like the fuck it.
I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
Hit him in the back. Shove that hammer straight up his rear end.
Target well struck.
Ooh.
How the fuck did that not kill you?
I think I have an ability that means that I don't die.
Not on the first hit. He's gonna die whenever he burns.
Yeah, I get to end with one. Damn, oh wait, no, I didn't hit the wrong button.
Reduced to dust.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
What did you learn, Vox Cleric? That you are foolish.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
The metal box is brutally forced open. Why would the ship's owners break into it if they could simply turn the key? Because they can't.
Know your duty.
Alright, anything else we can get in here? Any other loots?
Yeah.
We don't have melted charge for the other ones.
Oh, fuck it.
No!
Myth, why do you fail me so?
I don't have a melted charge. But
You're a rogue trader. How the fuck do you not buy melted charges?
How do you not have like just crates and crates of melted charges?
I don't know. Do they sell crates of melted charges just at the local gun store?
Yes.
The
you
Laz
pick
gun
them up
store?
at a corner drugstore in 1985.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that was one of the best lines of Back to the Future. Where he was like, "I'm sure you can pick up plutonium from corner drugstore in 1985." So hilarious.
A small planet gently wrapped in amber forest greets you with ruby-colored dawn. Basil von dem Klich, the local governor, gives the road trader a warm welcome. After several glasses of Damascene, the sweltering ruler asks if Myth von Velitz would like to keep him company during the upcoming hunt. Accept the offer.
My lord, the nights are long and dark out on this planet.
This doesn't sound like that kind of hunt.
This kind of hunt's going to be great. I'm going to be hunting for some sausage.
I would like to ask you to accompany my hunt to the Megasaurus.
The Omegasaurus. After several hours of riding the local peculiar animals, you make camp in the middle of the Golden Forest. Basil von dem Klech points at the sky. A flat disc rises over the horizon, constantly morphing its color and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing of birds or even the rustle of wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomenon, and you watch the freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance to the throaty crackling of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands toward the unnatural thing in the sky. Before I murder everybody, what's going on? The governor smiles coyly. You're about to see with your own eyes what is happening here. I'm going to order my men to eliminate the mutants. Having armed themselves with flamers and chainswords, your party cleared out the several acres of nearby forest. The scouts report destroying several villages inhabited by heretical entities. Basil von dem Klech excitedly explains that the creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile grounds. Once every cycle, his chariot shines its light upon the world and bestows transformations upon his most ardent followers. The rogue trader may become one of his heralds. Execute the governor on the spot. The governor's head separates from his neck with distinctive squelch. Black and brown blood seeps into the soil beneath his corpulent body and is immediately transformed into a writhing tangle of worms that burrow deep into the ground with unnatural speed. You turn to the ship, pondering what to do with the world, and more importantly, what to do with the King of Distortion. Order that the crew chart a course to the anomaly known as the King of Distortion. Yes. The senior officers observe suspicious activity emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential encounter with Spawn of the archenemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred awards, or blessed effigies of the Emperor.
Or potatoes.
Or potatoes, yes. Aflame with a plethora of colors, the distorted celestial disc trembles slightly beyond the endless windows on the captain's bridge as the rogue trader's ship approaches its center. An otherworldly voice.
Impotent thyroid gland. How about that?
You cast what?
Impotent thyroid gland.
Oh, jeez. An otherworldly voice called and
I cast hyperthyroidism.
Oh, God. Another worldly voice cold and enveloping enters your mind. What could this puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers of the bridge took a look around, perplexed.
Up your ship more and more.
Perplexed, their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads and let out long howls of pain. Some empty their stomachs, but most, pale and exhausted though they are, have joined the Lord Captain, resisting the entity's influence. Command the entity to release the minds of the emeralds from its grip. The king's mocking laughter rings in your ears, and deep red trickles run slowly from your nose and over your lips, leaving an aftertaste of salt and metal. I'm going to order a prayer service. Order a ship-wide 1,000-voice prayer service over holy relics for the protection of Amberworld, the Imperium, and your own souls. Yes! Deafening gong strikes are heard across hundreds of decks. Your eyes are misted with red and your gums bleed as your subjects fall to their knees. All at once, in a shared prayer to the God Emperor. The holy relics from the ship's temples melt from the ardor of your speech, and the entity screams and writhes inside your brain, struggling to break out. We acquired holy gifts and holy gifts. Many drop dead during the first minutes of the prayer, unable to resist the corruption. However, others immediately take their place, unfazed by the sight of their fellows turning to dust in seconds. Then a nauseating stench engulfs the ship's decks like a wave, causing people to retch forth their innards. Finally, every deck is plunged into darkness. Ghosts of the past walk among the living, stealing breath from those weak of spirit, and still the prayer is not extinguished. Wow. It is hard to tell if the prayer service has lasted several hours or several days. At some point, you feel your very essence overflow with heat and power. And then, the intruding will falters. The distorted disc vanishes from the void ship's augers as if it had never been there, and at long last, everything is quiet. As everyone slowly recovers from what just happened, reports begin to come into the captain's bridge. You've lost a third of your crew in the unequal fight, and the fortunate survivors are going to take quite some time to come around. All hail the rogue trader! I don't know, a 33% casualty rate seems like a pretty heavy toll. The golden forests of the Amberworld look enchanting even from orbit. Proclaim yourself the sovereign of Amberworld. From that moment, the world belonged to the rogue trader alone. Your people eradicated the settlement's housing and unclean followers of the profane cult. The corruption instilled by the King of Distortion loosened its grip, and the estates of Amberworld can breathe a sigh of relief thanks to the efforts of their new ruler. Yet malicious servants of the archenemy still lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to wrap the planet in a web of heresy. Evil does not simply disappear without a trace. Demand tribute. I want to set up an actual, like... Hold on, leave the... No, I want to set up a thing. I want to set up a... Why can't I set up a colony? What the hell is this?
You only get colonies on select worlds.
That's gay. I would have thought that would be one of them. Like, you could either lose it or gain it based on your interaction with the creature.
No, there's not that many colonies, I don't think.
Alright. Here's what to do. We're going to save here. We're going to call it a night.
Okay.
I know Fokker CPs.
Yeah, long day.
I know.
God, I just want to slap everyone who says that.
CPs?
Yeah, sleepies or EPs or
whatever
the fuck things you...
That's like, why do you hate cute things?
Why do you hate... Hold on, let's see here. Fokker CP.
Oh, Jesus Christ, for real?
Yes, Fokker CP. And we will exit the desktop. Actually, no, I'm going to exit the main menu first, because every time I exit the desktop, the game really doesn't like exiting the desktop. I guess it just doesn't like to exit. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. You know, I don't think at any point in time did Twitch ever send out notifications to anybody that I was streaming, which makes me sad. So...
I am the group leader now. Oh, I have all the control.
Well, here's the other thing. I don't know what Monday's going to bring, Mr. Austin Man, because now Ron is saying that can we change it to another day after begging for a spot on Monday. So I don't know what's going to happen on Monday. As of right now, I still intend to play Warhammer 3, but maybe like we'll do something else. Maybe we'll play like Kenshi or something. I don't know. Is Kenshi multiplayer? I don't even know.
And she is not multiplayer.
Oh, then never mind. I don't
know.
She is
what are you talking about now?
Ron wanted to play Warhammer 3, but now that we're getting close to it, he's like, oh, can we change it to a different day? And I was like, well, maybe Wednesday? And he wants not Wednesday. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll have to talk to Ron about it. But just wanted to let you know that the plan could change a little bit. So, thanks.
You're so hateful.
thank you, everybody. So really just DC for watching. Because I don't know if anybody else is in here. I haven't bothered to check, and I'm not going to.
Nobody else talked, and Jared is here, but he's often like AFK watching, I guess.
Well, I appreciate Jared. I appreciate you, sir. Everybody who is here, I appreciate you. It's just that if you don't talk, I just assume you're not here. Which I think is a safe bet. You know, maybe you don't do
real people.
You know what I'll do is if we can't do that on Monday, what I'll do is I'll play The Thing because I really wanted to play The Thing. I'll play The Thing remastered. I wanted to see what that's like, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. Or worst case scenario, we'll just play The Division again, and I'll just make everybody suffer The Division some more. So, good night, everybody. Oh, no. I'll play Honey Pop, which is that game that was on Steam for free for a little bit.
There you go. Make sure you get the uncensored patch.
Is there a patch? Hold on, I don't even know.
I have no idea, honestly.
It was for free, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but this looks like a really bad game to play, so, oh well. Oh god, I don't even know what this is. I just got it.
I think it's a puzzle game. I think. I don't know. I knew this chick, and she kept telling me like, Austin, you gotta play it, Austin. It's so great, Austin. Come play it. I'm just.
Well, it's got sexual content, so maybe I can't stream this. I don't know.
I don't think there actually is nudity because I don't think she ever mentioned actual nudity occurring on it.
Look, I know that a buddy of mine who really enjoys nudie anime games. This is on his list of games that he's played, so I can't say one way or the other. I don't know. Anyway, good night, everybody.